Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling IRIE as we have another jam-packed pick a card reading for you today. Yes, darling. Yes, honey. In today's read, we're exploring the blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So get your tea, get your water, and get your snacks because we are in for a ride. Water and tea, tea sippers. Water and tea, tea sippers. Water and tea. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Super. Yeah. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1, we have a message here. I love you. Who could it be? For pile 2, we have I'm so attracted to you. Ooh la la. Hey, what's going on here? For pile 3, we have I remember every detail of that day. What could that day be? Ooh, what could they be talking about? Ooh la la. Let's find out, shall we? So, go to that number that's calling you as we gather the juicy intuitive gems. Now, if you feel drawn to read from each pile, to gather those juicy intuitive gems from each pile, feel free to do so, okay? Now we're going to bring in some good gratitude energy into the mix. So thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, for the messages we're about to receive in today's read. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. May the messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their own intuition and to use their discernment, but also to empower them so they become their own, intuitive readers. That's what we're doing around here at Gwan Tarot and Tea. So thank you in abundance. Much love and blessings to you all, and big up every time Auntie T says so. All right, see you on the other side. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Okay, see you on the other side, and Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we're on pile 1 and we're exploring blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. Now for our subscribers, our viewers, our tea sippers, our generals, okay? Big up, hey, big up, we say big up, hey, big up, eh, big up, hey, every time. Much love and blessings to you. Oh, yeah. Hey, much love and blessings to you all from Auntie T, your favorite Jamaican auntie, okay? So much love and blessings to you all. All right. So I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or water, okay, or juice, okay? Let us know what you are sipping on and put it in the comments down below, okay? I'm sipping on some blueberry and blackberry tea. Yes, blueberry and blackberry tea. So let us know what you are sipping on, and send some love in the comments, or let us know where you are, where you're from. Okay, come and represent. Let's big you up. So let's get into this read, okay? So if you hear from time to time, it's just a little thing that I sing out, okay? It's a Jamaican phrase, and it's woy, okay? Woy, okay? But I like to sing it like in a singy style. So singy style, a singy style. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, now woi is essentially the equivalent to oh my gosh, OMG. Okay, so every time those downloads come through, that's what I'm doing. I'm basically saying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay? So let's begin. And if you're not sure what Wagwan means, Wagwan is another Jamaican phrase, and it simply means what is going on. And that's what we're doing in today's read. We're exploring those juicy, juicy, intuitive gems that want to come through. It can also be used as an informal, like hello greeting, like hello, Wagwan. I mean, what's going on? Okay. So, and it can be used in different ways, like just saying what's going on, what's up, it's the same thing. So, let's see. Wagwan for pile 1. Okay. So, I have I love you. I'm going to take a nice little sip, okay? I'm feeling drawn to sip, so we'll sip. We'll do a nice little sip. So cheers to some intuitive gems. I've got my blackberry and blueberry tea. So cheers to intuitive gems. Okay, feels like we've got a lot here. Okay. So I love you. Someone here, okay, has feelings. Now it feels like, because it's falling on pile 1. 1, okay, think in numerology, thinking also in the tarot. It represents the energy of new beginnings, reconciliation, opportunities, okay, new beginnings. So there could be someone who wants a new beginning here. Perhaps it could be this new wave of energy, someone who wants to confess something, okay. Their subconscious, there's an energy of that there is love here, but they don't know how to express it or how to come forward, okay. This could be someone that you know, okay, very well, that you may have been in a connection or are, that you've been in a connection with, or you have a connection or a relationship. It could also be a friend, because a friend vibe is coming through, okay. Someone who sees you and this person are friends, but they want more, okay. Ooh la la. Okay, now let's see what else is behind it. Okay, so I love you. You speak to me through music. So you speak to me through music. Okay, perhaps there's like, this person could be a musician, or they're into music. Okay, maybe there could be like a particular sound, a particular genre that they're into. Okay, I'm starting to understand our connection. So they may feel like there's a spiritual aspect to the connection. Okay, like the puzzles are starting to come together, and they're seeing that maybe they had to learn something, they had to heal something. Okay, I look for you everywhere. I look for you everywhere. So this person could also be in your recent past. Someone from your recent past, someone from way back, who may appreciate the things that they've learnt from you. It could also be this energy of regrets. There may be some regrets. Okay. I want to feel that way again. I want to feel that way again. So there's something about the way you've made them feel. Okay. Now, Michael Jackson's coming in my head. The way you make me feel. Okay, the way you make me feel. Alright. And we both know I'm not the one for you. Okay, now, from seeing all this, and then this one is like here, it's kind of telling us there could be some self-sabotage energy here. Perhaps if this is someone from the recent past, or there's been a separation with this person may have had, it feels like this person may have had some self-worth energy that they needed to heal. Again, we had that message about maybe it was something that they needed to learn from, something they needed to heal from. Okay? All right. Let's have a look now with the tarot. Okay? And let's see what the tarot wants you to know right now. Ooh, look what's popped through. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords represents, let's take it to tarot school at Gwan, Tarot and Tea with Auntie T. Vibing with Auntie T. You know? Right, so the Seven of Swords represents an energy. Okay, let's start with 7. Number 7 can represent the energy of contemplation, analyzing something, assessing something, okay? Looking at something, maybe looking at something in more detail, okay? Now, the sword suit is all about communication, okay? Thoughts. Sometimes those thoughts can be hidden. Sometimes those thoughts can be revealed. They can be blunt, okay? So in this position, the Seven of Swords upright, it's like something's hidden. Something has not been revealed. Something is being done in secret, okay? Okay, now I'm trying to remember the image that we saw. I think it was this way. Yes, but in this position, this is telling us, it can be telling us like something wants to let go of being hidden. Something wants to be like release itself from it being like private, like not known. Okay. Now, if we look at the colors as well, the colors, okay, for something to be secret, but it's surrounded by yellow. Yellow is the energy of is the energy, but it's also symbolic to the energy of abundance. Okay. So this is kind of saying there's a saying about when something comes, dark coming to the light. Think of the Seven of Swords with that phrase, okay, or proverb. But what we see here, okay, is that it's in this position. We see a lot of yellow as well. That yellow also represents the energy of the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra, which is located in the stomach region. Okay, so think of your belly, think of your stomach, okay? Think of your belly button, just around there. This is all about this represents the energy of your self-worth, your self-image, okay? Your confidence. Now, if someone is not confident, they're less likely to speak up. If you look at where the swords are placed, the swords are covering the heart, the throat chakra here. Okay, the throat chakra. I'm just going to pull up the colors so you can see. Okay, so we have the throat chakra. We have the heart chakra, okay, located in the heart area. We have the solar plexus. Okay, so they're kind of all covered. They're kind of all covered here, yeah. We also have the sacral chakra. That's covered here as well. And we've got kind of the root chakra as well. So let's break it down now so you understand what's going on. So the throat chakra, communication. Okay, blue, communication. Okay, if you look carefully, the sword is kind of covering that. Look how close that sword is to the chin and to the side of the throat here. Okay, so that's covered. That person's not speaking up. They're not saying what they need to say. Okay, we have the heart chakra. Represents our ability to give and receive love. That's being covered as well by the swords. The swords are kind of essentially creating a guard towards the heart. We have the solar plexus, again representing the energy of self-image, self-worth. If if things are not being said, if the heart is not being connected to what is being said and what they value as important, this is then going to impact the solar plexus, your confidence, your self-worth, your self-image. Okay? You see it? All right. Okay, then we have the sacral chakra, which embodies the energy of creativity, the energy of fertility, the energy of like taking action, going, doing something. You know, when you have your passion, you have a plan, and you say, right, I'm going to do something. This is the energy, that fertile energy of going out and, you know, going to create something. Okay, to produce something, to make something happen. Okay. Then we have the root chakra. The root chakra, and we can kind of see a bit of that with the shoes here. Okay, the root chakra represents our moral compass. Okay, it represents our upbringing. It represents that early socialization of how we were brought up to learn what is wrong from what is right, from what is right to what is wrong. All of those things, our early understanding of life, what love looks like, how we've embraced love, how we've been nurtured to feel love, see love, value love, our attachments. All of these things come under that root chakra. Now, if you look carefully, with the Rider-Waite Smith, I really love it because it really connects also with the chakra energies. Okay, and it can really help you to have a deeper understanding of reading for yourself. And this is what we like to do here at Gwan Tarot, not just like read for read's sake. Okay, we read, but also to help you to understand, so that again you can become your own intuitive reader. Okay. So, with the root chakra here located in, it's like representing that colors of the shoes. If the Seven of Swords is all about secrecy, hidden, the red, if you see those shoes, it's saying that this way this person is moving, it's now kind of a questioning their whole moral compass. Is this right? Is this wrong? Okay, because now it's like everything that they may have learnt, okay, they're now tapping into, it's like making them question themselves. However, sometimes not everybody is fortunate enough or you know, to have had a life or been raised where they've seen right and wrong. So this, you know, so if they're right and wrong is really off, is really left, this could be seen as normal to them. I hope that's making sense. I hope it's making sense. Okay. Just think of like, let's just to put it in a layman's terms. Yes, let's think of it like, let's say when a child is born, a baby is born, you're not a criminal. You essentially learn. Okay, so it's like stages that maybe there may have been some gaps in the way they've seen things, or what they've been observed, to what they've been exposed to. Okay, again, it could be environmental factors, it could be some social factors, again, it could be emotional factors. We talked about this in one of our, I think it was our last couple of reads. Again, the messages are always timeless, but it's all about needs. We all have needs, okay? Physical, intellectual needs, emotional and social needs. So if we are not working on those needs, okay, in some areas in our life, we might be working on one particular need more than the other, and we need to find that balance. So, for example, physical needs: are you going to bed early? Are you getting a good night's rest? Are you looking after your body? Are you eating right? Are you hydrating yourself? You know, to have really nice supple skin. All these kind of things. Are you looking after yourself? If you need to wear glasses, are you going to get your eyes checked? Are you going to the dentist to check, to make sure, you know, your teeth are, you know, doing well? You've got really good dental hygiene, you know. Are you looking after your nails? Okay, because our nails could also be a sign, that we need to like look after our health. Okay, all those kind of things. Intellectual. Are you reading books? Are you taking time to learn and listen to other opinions, or so you can become a good debater? You can be able to see like different perspectives around the world, or if it's like, let's say, politics, understand what different 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 varieties of perspectives when it comes to left, right, center. I hope that's making sense. Okay. Emotional. Emotional is about the heart chakra. Okay. So the are we showing love, but are we also allowing love to come into our lives? So are we willing to and open to receive love? Sometimes if we've been brought up or indoctrinated to believe, right, you just give, give, give. There's nothing wrong with giving, but you've got to make sure you have that balance of you are comfortable with receiving love, because then you create a block, okay? And then you have to address that block, okay? If it's, again, so emotional, social, are we going out? Are we talking, networking, meeting people, new people as well, okay? Whether it could be through your study, like through university, through college, through school, high school, through work, through hobbies and interests, okay? Are you going out and, really expanding yourself, okay? This is all about us looking after our needs. So, with the going back to the Seven of Swords, just to help you, just to have that deeper understanding, because it popped out, and it's popped out for a reason. With the Seven of Swords being here, this is telling us that something is not being met, and perhaps this person is growing in secret to try and deal with these needs. However, ultimately, they know that they need to work on it, because for how long can they hold it as a secret? Okay, are you with me? Are you with me? So with these messages coming through here, okay, because we can see with the crown, okay, we've got this little red hat, but that red hat can also be telling us they're right now, it's like they're really questioning themselves, okay. Their crown chakra is really is looking back into everything that they've learned, everything they've picked up, and thinking, am I making the right choice here? Am I making the right decision to move in this way? Is this for my greater good? Do I have to do this right now to get where I want to be? Okay, so they could be going, it's like they could be really going in circles right now with with how they're thinking and how they're feeling. Okay, because we both know I'm not the one for you. And this leads us to the next card that I saw. Okay, I wonder if anyone saw it. If anyone saw it, please put it in the comments down below before I put it down. Before I put it down. Ooh, before I put it down. Ooh. If anyone knows, it was the devil that we saw. The devil is the opposite of the lovers. Okay? So there's a major arcana here. And the major arcana, look what the major arcana that has come through right next to the devil card. The Seven of Swords is the devil card. The devil card represents that energy of self-sabotage. It also represents that energy of binding yourself to something that's not good for you. It could be addiction. It could be fear. Fear can hold us back and really hold us to a place where we don't move forward. We don't progress. We stay stuck, and we get again that whole circle. We go back, and it's like we've been here before, and it's like same doing the same action leading to the same results. So the message here from the devil card is saying that warning to say, hey up, hey, what you doing? What are you doing right here? You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Hey, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. You better check in. Check in with yourself. Okay? Now, this is a message for us all. We should always be checking in with ourselves. Like, is this right now? Am I doing what's right for me? Is this good for my great good? Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? Where do I see myself in the next 20 years? Where do I want to be? What do I want to do? What do I want to eat? What do I want to feel? What do I want to taste? I hope it's making sense. Okay? There's a message here about really thinking long rather thinking short. And it's about your mindset. It's about your attitude. Okay? Some people say life is short. My attitude is no, life is not short, honey. Life is long. Okay? We have 365 days a year, okay? Sometimes 366, depending if we have a leap year. Life is long, okay? Years can go by, but then you can look back and go, wow, what did I do with those? What did I do in this year? What did I do? What progress did I make? Life is long. So it depends on your attitude. It depends on your mindset. It depends on how you see things, how you view things, how much importance we put on one part of our life over the other. Okay, now it feels like someone needed to hear this. Maybe we all needed to hear this. Okay, again, messages are timeless, but we have a lot of energy going on. We have solar eclipse, we have the Mercury retrograde, we had also the Venus retrograde, so there's a lot of energies that could be making us question ourselves, making us feel very heavy at this time. Okay, so make sure you're taking good a lot of time to rest and look after yourself. But back to that blunt AF, there is somebody here that is really questioning themselves right now. They could be also wanting to come towards you, don't know how to go about it. It could also be that their moral compass right now could be they're questioning themselves. Is it right? Is it wrong to move forward, to come towards you? Okay, but we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is another major arcana. So the Wheel of Fortune is basically telling us that, well, the opportunity is there if you want it. Despite a lot of the energies going on, it's also been a time where there's been lots of proposals happening. Okay, so again, proposal, whether it could be a proposal to marriage, it could be a proposal to start a new project, a new opportunity. Again, if you've been working, especially if you've been really focusing your time and energy in those particular things, and you've done it before the Mercury retrograde has started, fine. It's just that try to avoid or to do anything new. Okay, new during these times. Okay, let the energy pass and then start. Okay, but with the Wheel of Fortune being here, this is telling us that, well, there's opportunities are here. It's just you have to embrace it. So let's call this person John, and we call you Jane. What is telling us with the Wheel of Fortune being here? That this person, there's opportunities awaits. You just have to come forward. You just have to be honest. You just have to be straight up. You have to let go of you have to let go and release what's not serving you. Make that person understand you, because look what we have. It's also impacting your Ace of Pentacles energy. Okay, it could also impacting your Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about new opportunities. It could be in money, it could be in stability, security, all of those things. Now, it could also be in feeling secure in your feelings, okay? Wanting to build that more stable life, because it's where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 20 years? So if this person is attracted to you and drawn to you, it's also perhaps this person in their time of work, they may be also struggling to concentrate. They may be finding, it feels like they could be at this time, their mind is elsewhere. It's hi Jane, look what do we see? Yes, look at that. We have the Three of Pentacles. So I was just about to say, explain the Three of Pentacles, and it kind of in the reverse, and it came through. So the Three of Pentacles upright is all about collaboration, working together, teamwork, okay? Seeking advice, consultation, okay? Even coaching. You know, it's like, does this, what do you think about this? Should I get this? Okay, should I look for this? Okay. In this position now, this is the energy of like gossiping. It's also the energy of like, maybe this person, people might be noticing that maybe this person is not, they're kind of not as, they're not really responding well as how they used to, maybe in their, it could be in their place of work, maybe in the circle of the group or team that they're in. People are maybe noticing, maybe they're just not making some silly mistakes, not listening to the advice given, or not following the instructions, or being told something and is still going around doing their own thing, and then coming back to this position. Okay, let's see what's behind the devil. We have the, look at that, the King of Swords. The King of Swords in this position is someone who has clarity. They know what, you know, look at the sword. They just anything, any kind of vibe or thoughts that's like, right, it's not serving them. The sword just the sword just says dash away that, meaning get rid of that. Dash away that, meaning get rid of it. That's what it does. The sword just clears anything. It's saying, yes, let that go. It's not serving me. Look at me. I'm sitting down like a superhero. I'm a superhero when it comes to my thoughts. And because I know what, you know, I'm going to bring in what I know, what is right for me. You know, that's why I'm the king. I'm the King of Swords. Oh, what do you? Okay. Meaning, you know, I'm the King of Swords. What do you? What, you know, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm the King of Swords. I know who I am. I know who I am. Okay. But in this position, this is like, I don't know who I am. I'm unsure. I'm not. I ain't got it. I ain't. What's coming through is, Superman. I think of Superman, Clark Kent. And I can't remember what film it was, whether it was 2 or 3. And it was like Superman lost his powers. He just couldn't seem to get it. He just couldn't seem to find his mojo. He couldn't seem to find what drove him to like really connect with his deep, like, inner hero, like his superhero, that he had to go back and find his superhero. He had to go back and connect with his superhero. Okay, I hope it's making sense. And this is about him tapping into all of his needs, recognizing what is it he needed, so that he can then fully embrace his superhero-ness. Okay? So here we have this Three of Pentacles that maybe people around John may have seen it. Okay? Maybe you've intuitively sensed it, but it feels here like this person... it feels like people could be trying to, like, say, come on, John, like, get yourself together. It could be that this person still hasn't got, if you and this person are not together, okay, or there's been limited contact, that it feels like there's an energy of, like, this person may have gone into, like, a depressive state, okay, and it's like saying, come on, get yourself together, man. Come on, you can do this, okay? Because we do have this, you speak to me through music, and it could be that they do try to listen to music, do try to find ways of how they can talk, or talk to somebody, or they could even be speaking to, like, what's coming through, like maybe seeking counselling, or some kind of therapy to kind of like overcome something, okay? Whether it could be something to do with like upbringing, family life, dealing with like experiences in their dating life, relationship life, okay? It could be that they're trying to overcome some fear. They recognize that they have developed fear and it has impacted them. Okay? Woo! So we got quite a few messages just from looking at that. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying that opportunities await you. It's just about shifting your mindset. Now again, with the Wheel of Fortune being here, it could be any person, it could be any sign that you're dealing with, okay? But so far we've seen a lot of swords, which is telling us that it could be a strong air sign, or there could be a lot of air energy at this time, okay? Especially because we are currently still in the Mercury retrograde, okay? That if you're watching this at a later time, the messages are timeless. But this could be impacting this person's like clarity, like they could be questioning themselves. They could be really unsure, feeling uncertain at this time. And right now, at this time, it's just saying be kind to yourself. Be kind. Just rest. Take it easy. Take it easy. Pace yourself. Slow down. Okay? Slow down. Okay? In the Caribbean, we call it liming, okay? Liming meaning just chill and relax, okay? In as well as in like well, yes. So like I think like Trinidad, Saint Lucia, Barbados, it was like liming, like you just chill and you just relax, take it easy. In Jamaica, is you catch by one corner, meaning you just stay one by one corner and you just relax and ease up yourself. Just be IRIE. Just relax yourself. This is the message here. Just take your time and relax yourself. Don't, if you need some time to think things over, give it time. Let it, let it just relax and take it easy. Okay? Someone needs to hear this. Right? Because look what we have here. The Four of Cups. Who we like to call this person, if you know, you know. Don't be this guy. Don't be this person. Because now, if you're in a position where you're unsure, you're uncertain, look at that red again, that root chakra, okay? That moral compass, not, right and wrong, okay? Looking at what's right for them. The green representing that heart chakra. We also have that blue, which kind of represents the energy of the throat chakra. This person is so caught up in their feelings, their thoughts and feelings, and they're like, I don't know what to do. That if an opportunity comes that way, again, we saw the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling us that there's an abundance of opportunities. You just make a choice, but you first get clear with what it is that you want so it can come to you. The Four of Cups being here, which is another sign that we get with the four. Four in numerology, in the tarot, represents the energy of stability, security. Get stable with how you're thinking and feeling. So then that way now you can embrace those opportunities that come your way. Okay? So don't be this person. Don't be this guy. And it's also about the energy about giving and receiving. This time, this person is being given a gift, but you see their hands are like this. How they're supposed to embrace this opportunity that comes their way, because now they're blocking themselves. The heart chakra is blocked. They're not allowing it to come into fruition. Look at the number that I see. Look at that. We're currently filming at this time. So the messages are always timeless, but 202. 2 plus 2 gives us what? 4. 4 again, representing the Four of Cups. And look what's behind the Four of Cups, the Tower. Another major arcana. Okay? Which is telling us this is the Tower is something sudden, something, something just mash up. Meaning something just mashed up. Something had to mash up. This is saying that this person's they're going through it at this time. This person is going through it at this time. But it's also, it's like they're having an epiphany. They're having an awakening. They're having a realization that I can't keep doing this no more. I can't keep doing this no more. I can't keep doing this no more. Okay? So they're understanding. They're starting to understand a lot of things around them. It feels like they're understanding things that you may have said to them. Okay? And it feels like it has kept them up, okay, at night. They may have sat and thought about it, okay, heavily. We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Pentacles right behind it. So missed opportunities to have like pursued growth. Missed opportunities. But they now know, look, you know, maybe I might be starting life. It could be even someone feeling like I'm starting life again at 30, 40, 50, okay, or beyond, or even starting life again from 20. Maybe the things that they had built or accumulated over time has now, they've now realized, you know, what does it mean if it has come to this? There's a saying, what does it mean to profit the world if, you know, and to lose yourself in the process, to lose your soul in the process? Okay, so it feels like this person has some deep regret, also deep regrets on how they've self-sabotaged a situation. And it looks like this person is also looking deeply at how the situation has impacted them in so many areas of their life. If they have, this person may have tried to prioritize money, work over you. There's regrets on those missed opportunities of not spending time with you. Because we have, I want to feel that way again. I want to feel that way again. There's deep regrets here. Deep regrets. And as I see deep regrets, I see the number 205, which gives us 7. 7 is again analysis, evaluation. Someone is looking deep and thinking, yes, I could have done better. I could have done better. So this is your blunt AF. Someone is thinking heavily. Someone is thinking, I could have done better. All right. So we just took it at to Tarot School segment. We're gonna have a look at the Proverbs and see what wants to come through. But what I'm getting is not so much to focus on the sign, but focus on the message. Okay. All right. Let's see what Jamaican proverb wants to come out. Okay. Yes, we have something about money. So we have, be ready with your hat, but slow with your money. And we've seen a lot of money energy with the pentacles coming out. Stability, security, getting yourself grounded, you know, fixing yourself, getting yourself together, getting your house in order. Be ready with your hat, but slow with your money. So be ready with your hat, but slow your money. Be ready, but slow with your money. Be slow. This is about watching your money transactions. Don't be scammed, but also watching the things around you. What's important, so you're not prioritizing or focusing on things that are not. Okay, and so you're getting distracted. You're not seeing what needs to be seen. Okay, you're not seeing what needs to be seen. Okay, which is resulting to this energy. Like, look at, and then the Page of Swords is right behind it. Looking back, the Page of Swords is that looking back, watching. Regret energy. Someone is very regretful here. And we have the finger. Never say to look here. The finger said to look beyond. So again, this is about looking deeper. Look beyond the material. Look beyond the now. But look beyond like what it is you want long term. As we said, it all depends on your mindset and your out. It all depends on your mindset and your attitude. If you look at things like, oh, everything is short, it's instant gratification. I just want it now. I want it no. Give it to me no. Okay, like that king. That don't be this person. I don't want this. Go into tantrum mode. Well, sometimes you know. And maybe it could be someone's told, well, sometimes in life, you know, sometimes you may have to wait, you may have to be patient. I don't want to be patient. I want it. No. That type of energy is what brings this energy closer. And say, yeah, that you want. That type of energy bring plenty people in trouble. That now, we want it now. That type of energy brings plenty of trouble. As we said, no child, no baby is born to go into like some kind of, let's say, activities that are not legal. Okay? They may learn, they may pick up attitudes or unhealthy ways of thinking, okay, that everything is now. I want that. Giving me that. Okay? So the message here is saying, look, you got to slow it down. Slow it down. Look at what's important. Okay? The messages say to look beyond. Don't just look at the here and now, but also look at the beyond. Okay? Because sometimes if you can look, well, you know, ultimately, if we can look further, it can help us to grow. It can help us to become more grounded. It can help us to connect and value. What is it that we truly want and desire in our life? What do we want to bring into our life? Connecting to the energy of gratitude. What is it that you are thankful for? Okay? If you can't be thankful for the little things that you have now, when those big things come, when those big achievements come, how can you be really comfortable in appreciating it if you can't be thankful for the little things you have? So there's been a very deep spiritual message, especially because we see the Tower, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is kind of saying, look, you know, something might look nice and shiny, but it could be big and dusty. Okay? Where you could have something that is maybe just has a little speckles of dust on it, but you overlook it because you think, that don't look so interesting to me. I want the nice and shiny thing. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, and I'll have to wait for it. Even better, giving me that. But the message here is saying be mindful of this, you know, because it can lead to some self-sabotage. It can lead to some kind of unhealthy energy that's not going to serve you. It can leave you becoming very imbalanced. So be mindful of what you do. Okay? So, woo! A lot of heavy energy here. Let's have a look now at the blunt AF. Okay, so we're going to take a nice sip. Okay, we're going to take a nice sip. And I currently see 44 on the clock, okay, while recording. Again, that energy is saying about stability, security, safety. Those three keywords should be considered in whatever you do, okay? All right, so let's take a nice sip. Let us know what you are sipping on in the comments. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And thank you for vibing with Auntie T. All right, at Gwan, Tarot, and Tea. All right, let's sip on some tea. Cheers to these intuitive gems. All right. Now let's do a little bit of singing to allow this energy to flow. We've kind of seen a deeper spiritual energy coming through for pile 1. Let's see what messages now want to come through from this person. Okay, that could be more than one person here, but reveal the messages the collective need to see. Okay, we're gonna sing. I'm getting a lot of gas, okay, coming through. It could be that there's like energy of like, ooh, this person wants to clear their throats, okay? So, reveal the messages the collective need to see. Okay, we're going to sing Blunt AF. So, Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Because we want to know right now, yeah? Okay, you can sing it with me. Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Blunt AF. Tell me how you feel, yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Tell me how you feel, yeah. Tell me how you feel, Blunt AF. Ooh. Tell me how you feel, Blunt AF. Blunt AF. Tell me how you feel, Blunt AF. Blunt AF. Tell me how you feel, blunt AF. Ooh, blunt AF. Tell me how you feel, baby. Ooh, tell me how you feel, baby. Hey, reveal those messages. Tell me how you feel, baby. Look at that. Ooh, tell me how you feel, baby. Yes. Last shuffles. Blunt AF, blunt AF. Tell me how you feel. And look at this. I was stubborn and I realized that it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It falls back into this hand. And I said, yeah, well, you can, you come my way, but you're not going to really get what, you think you deserve, It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, Now, I feel drawn to pull one more. Let's see what else wants to come through for pile 1. Blunt AF. Okay, we did have a few more. Okay, so let's have a look at these blunt messages now. Okay, we've looked at the deeper underpinning, yes, like messages or spiritual messages that wanted to come through. Okay, I've liked you for a long time. I've liked you for a long time. What do you think of a white picket fence? Ooh la la. Look at this. I use music to remind me of you. So they have been doing it. They have been using music. They have been trying to find things that helps them to connect with that love energy, listening to love songs. Okay? What's coming through is it Roxette? Roxette. It could have been love, but it won't now. If you know it, put it in the comments down below. I think it's Roxette. It could have been. That's what's coming through. Okay. I wish I could hold you right now. I'm ready to prioritize you. Now, didn't we look at this? Didn't this come through? We were saying that there's lots of money energies, things about stability, security. They could have been prioritizing other things. Now, looking back and realizing they should have prioritized what was important based on their needs. I let others' opinions, again with that 3 of Pentacles. Could be some gossiping, not listening, not maybe following advice, or not trusting themselves, not trusting their own intuition. Okay? We have, I regret. That deep regret energies come through. I regret how things ended. I want us to talk about our future. I hope you can see us together in the future. Seeing others all booed up makes me anxious about making the wrong move. Do you see that moral compass? Right and wrong, wrong and right. With you, I have a little growing up to do. Okay? I know I am confusing right now. Yes, that's why we had to really get into the meat and potatoes, okay? The nooks and crannies of Gwan. Trust is hard for me, but it's something I'm working on. Again, we said, there's this energy of like they know that they need to take this time to heal, to learn, to grow. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted about us. I'm standing up for myself and the connection. You make me laugh like no one else. I was selfish with my time, and I'm deeply sorry for how I made you feel. This energy keeps coming in about someone being selfish, someone self-sabotaging, someone prioritizing things that now they look back and think, it should have been you where I put my time in. I should have put, made you, I should have, showed you. Now I've got to pay the price. I was stubborn, and I realized that it doesn't work in a connection. It doesn't work in a connection to be stubborn. To be stubborn means you're blocking yourself. So how can someone who's blocked, think of a bathroom sink, and you put the bathroom plug in so that no water can pass through down the drain. This is essentially what you're doing to yourself. Think of the water being the love energy, but you've then put a pause with the plug in the drain so that no water can pass through. That means there's a lack of giving and receiving going on. There's an imbalance, okay? Now I currently hear the police sirens, which is kind of also adding onto that intuitive energy of like, yeah, some assistance is needed, because how are you going to allow anything to flow? So yes, stubborn does not work. I feel like my intuitive sense has grown stronger around you. So it feels like, if you're watching this, it's a good sign that, you could be very intuitively inclined, or you like to trust yourself, or if something don't feel right, as we say, trust and believe it, but connecting with your intuition. And look at the number, look at the number that we see while we talk about intuition. Two. This is the energy of the intuition. This is the energy that's telling us our intuition is on lock. Okay, give thanks. That's what we say. Just give thanks around here. Commitment scares me right now, but I need to work on my abandonment issues. There we go. We've got some of that energy coming through. There's some abandonment issues. Let's look into the inner child now. Let's see what the inner child wants you to know. Okay, so we look into the inner child. Let's see what the inner child wants to tell us about these abandonment issues, this energy of conflict, this energy of focusing on other things. And it feels like it's coming from focusing on other things to avoid the feeling of being hurt, although they are hurting themselves by doing that. So reveal what needs to be seen for the collective, for pile 1. Okay, look at that. We have father and mother. Father and mother. Father and mother. Mother Earth, this is about grounded. This is like grounded energy. To feel grounded, to feel safe, to feel stable, to feel secure. This person has this energy where they don't feel 100% secure. It could also be connecting to them, their connection with their mother, as well as the world around them. Okay? And we also have father. So this is kind of telling us that there is a spiritual disconnect where they just need to connect with it. They need to connect with that their inner being, their divine masculine. Their divine masculine, their divine, it's funny, just talking about it, look at the number I see again. We're just seeing lots of numbers. 222. So let's say the inner child, 1 is, okay, the inner child, 2. The divine masculine, next one. The divine feminine, the next one. Okay, we are all of those energies. So it's important. It's important, I've just dropped my little stand. It's important that we connect with them all. We connect with them all. Okay, so we have here, as spiritual beings, our first earthly incarnations were as bridges of light between Mother Earth and heaven. Over aeons of time, we forgot our spiritual purpose and allowed fear, look at that word coming through again, to come between us and our Earth Mother. Part of our divine mission now is to attune. So attuning yourself, just connecting, okay, to the pure vibrations of the nature kingdoms and to honor this sacred planet who will love, support and nurture us. if we only connect to her and receive her energy. The affirmation, I am loved, cherished, and nurtured by sacred Mother Earth, and I am one with her. So be in peace with yourself, okay? But also tell yourself, get up when you get up in the morning, and if you get up in the morning, you go and have your little morning pee, okay? And if you see a mirror, while washing your hands, just say, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, handsome. Good morning, just, give yourself that. It's about you rebuilding that relationship with yourself, okay? Connecting with those softer parts of you, that nurturing part of you. We also have the Father on a mental level, okay? This is also like being logical, being connecting with that energy of like being able to see different sides of the coin, our attitudes, our mindset. Okay, we are all of these energies, but it's important that we are always working on our higher self, our inner being, finding peace. Okay, we have the Father. So the ideal love of our earthly Father demonstrates on a physical level the highest unconditional love of our heavenly Father or Creator. As we develop more of this divine love for our personified Father, forgiving weaknesses, so we become more loving and accepting of our own masculine energy and nature. When our own masculine and feminine natures balance, you see that again, about things being in balance, we more fully unfold the qualities of divine power and divine love. This is where the Wheel of Fortune now comes in, okay? Held within our heart chakras. You see that? Do you see that? What we was just talking about, the heart chakras, and why we like to, go in and help you to understand, so you become your own intuitive reader, okay? If the heart chakra is blocked, okay, I'm going to go into the mother's tongue right now, and then I'll explain it to you, because look what's behind that. Look what's behind that. Okay. Darling, honey, I'll tell you this right now, straight. If you can't give yourself love, alright? If you can't give yourself love and you can't receive it, you're supposed to forgive. Let me say that again. How you forgive it to somebody else? Me want to know. How you forgive it? How you supposed to show that love to somebody else if you can't give it to yourself? Tell me want to know right now. Come on, tell me right now. How you forgive that love to somebody else, my youth, if you can't give it to yourself? Alright, thank you. Okay, so basically what I'm saying, how can you give love to somebody else if you can't give it to yourself? In order to be in balance, to be in tune with all, your inner being, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, your inner child, everything, okay, all of that, you first have to be showing love to yourself. You first have to be receiving, but giving. It's a two-way process. It's an exchange. It's a two-way process. So you must be at peace with yourself, so that you can give it. Hence the reason why you can feel very conflicted, okay, very caught up, not sure, very uncertain, feeling ungrounded, feeling not safe, not secure, not stable, because you're not giving it to yourself. You're not pouring it into your needs. You're not pouring it into, what you need to do for yourself. So now it can create this very conflicted, very torn energy. What's coming through is Natalie Imbruglia. Nothing's I'm torn, have a little faith, not enough to read, but I make a shame, right naked on the floor. If you know it, please put it in the comments down below. I'm trying to sing it as I remember the words. lying naked on the floor. And it's about being shamed, being not secure in yourself. And it's about you have to embrace love, but you have to start with you. Okay? So the person that you've been dealing with needed to hear this, but it's also a message that we all need to hear. Okay? So again, back into that Jamaican lingo, darling, how can you show love for yourself if you don't show love for yourself first? You have to show it for yourself. You have to show it to yourself first. Okay? You have to show it. You have to be secure in what is it you want. Because the more you secure in what you want and what you need, then you know exactly now. The universe is clear now. The universe say, all right, my youth, meaning my young person, my youth, my young person, we can do this for you now. Because you are in tune now. You know exactly what is it you want. Okay? We can, look at that. Even though the Knight of Pentacles can be the slowest knight in the deck, that knight is not no fool. The knight is not no idiot. Okay, you see me? Meaning, you feel me? Okay, you see what we're on right now. You see what we're dep on. You see what we're on. You see what we're dep on. You see what we're on right now. Now it's like, right, yeah, I know what I want. So I'm gonna take that pentacle and I'm gonna invest it into areas of my life that I know is going to manifest, that is going to come into fruition. All right, but it's first you see even all the garb. Look at the armor. Look at the armor. Look at all that armor. That armor is all that protection layer to say, yeah, I've been doing the work, man. I've been doing that work. I tell you, I do the work, and I'm working on myself so I can get where I want to be and know what it is what I want. They've been doing that. They've been taking that time. Now they can take that action, take that, all the skills, take everything they've done, the healing, to then put those seeds in places where they want to see growth. All right. You're still on my mind. You're still on my mind. Okay. Oh, did we finish? No, we didn't. Oh, go back. We didn't finish. Okay, we get excited right here. Okay, so so when our own masculine and feminine natures balance, we become more fully, we fully unfold the qualities of the divine power and divine love held within our heart chakras. These two perfected then become manifest as divine wisdom. This is the divine wisdom coming through, or the threefold flame. Again, going back to what we were saying earlier about the inner child, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You connect with all of them. Okay? Affirmation. I am honoring and respecting my father, as through my unconditional love, I see love deep within. Okay? Ooh la la. So you are still on my mind. We're just going back to the blunt AF now. When I'm alone, I try to act out what I would say to you and gain your interest. Okay? You are my type. You are my type. I've never met anyone like you before. Okay? Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others, darling. I've been single for a while now, focusing on my healing. Ooh-wee! But I'm ready to love and love you. Flirting with you is the best part of my day. Oh, so there's a little clue here as well. Okay? The silence is a lot for me. Now, it does feel like there's more than one person here, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. What's the deal? I'm a bit of an overthinker. So this person could be an overthinker. They could be an air sign, okay? Or they could be just doing some air sign things, okay? I can't help but be drawn to you. I can't help but be drawn to you, okay? Oh, the song that's coming through is Peter Andre. Whoa, 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 mysterious girl, I wanna get close to you. Hey, yeah, mysterious girl. I want something real with you. I want something real. I've been hurt before, but I can't let that affect us, period, 100%. We have to drop it. We have to drop it, and we have to heal on it, work on it, so it's not affecting us. It's not self-sabotaging. It's not doing this to us. It's not, creating this self-sabotage. Because look what the Ace of Wands is saying. Look, new energy awaits you. Then we have the King of Swords in that position saying, look, you're going to block your opportunities. Don't let that happen to you. Because the Chariot is saying, look, we want to come forward, but you first have to remove those blocks. Think of the bathroom sink, okay? And you've just put, ding, so no feelings, not Gwan, meaning nothing's happening. Not Gwan, not Gwan. I tell you right now, not Gwan. Everything just stop, and we have to undo that. Okay, it can't be that nothing is not going on. So not Gwan. It has to be things are progressing, things are moving. Take a little step. Okay, and the song that's coming through is Jimmy Cliff. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want, but you must try. Try and try. Try and try. Yeah, you succeed at last. That's the mindset you need to have, okay? I'm still not over you. I really feel for you, and I wonder if you sense it. Okay? We gotta keep it clean and classy. Let you do the pondering and the wondering. I get turned on when I think of you and see you. I have to compose myself all the time. Ooh wee! Ooh wee! It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Need to cool it down a bit. So we're gonna have a look and see what romantic angel oracle card wants to come through for this blunt AF. The exact thoughts and feelings for you. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. We have deception, yes. Because there's a song coming through by Beres Hammond. It's like, I'm over you. I'm over you. And it's like they're not over you. The song goes, I'm over you, yeah, yeah. Let's call it a day. I got news for you. I'm glad we're through. Hip hip hooray. When it's like, no, it's a lie. You tell lies. You're trying to convince yourself. We have someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Someone is wearing a false mask. Look at that. We did have the Seven of Swords. Okay, which is telling us, there's some deception going on. There's not, but we've got to the root of that deception. We've got to the root, collective. We've put on our Columbo hats. Okay, I don't know if anyone's loved Columbo or, but look at that. Look at that reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, so they want to. Now again, it's all about trusting your intuition and use your discernment. If you don't feel right, and we have the message of children, hence the reason why we saw a lot of inner child energy as well. So your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so it could be if it's not like children, like due to children, it could be like due to the inner child. Okay, all right. Now I feel drawn to have a look at this one. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So going back, sit down, relax. Is that what we were saying earlier about, liming, cotching, just tan in your yard, meaning stay in your yard. So tan in your yard, stay in your yard and just relax. Relax in your home, relaxing, peace, liming, just take it easy, take it easy. Okay, you don't want to be no silly peasy. I'm trying to rhyme. Okay, take it easy. Yeah, you just, So let's see what they would love. That confidence, working on themselves and healing. Actually, let me just leave these cards here. You can see it here. Okay, what is it that they ultimately want to bring in? What do they want to come in? Let's see. Let's see. So we do have that Knight of Pentacles energy coming in. I will not, okay, rush this. So I won't rush this. I want to take my time building something lasting with you, okay? You are more than enough. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. And this is a message that, you know, we all need to hear, you know? Don't make nobody make you feel like you're not somebody. You hear that? Don't make nobody make you feel like you are not somebody, all right? Put it in the comments down below. Don't make nobody make you feel like you are not somebody, okay? So don't make anyone make you feel like, you know, you're not important, because you are. We're not no cocky, we're not no big ego, because we're not big ego around here. We're just humble and thankful. You've been hurt before, but I promise I'll never make you question your worth. Look at this. What else is needed to be heard? Oh, we got one card here. Let's see that card. Our connection feels too strong to ignore. Can we explore it? What else do you need to see? As the last couple of messages before we come to a close. Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Look at that. I'm done playing games. I'm done. I want something real with you. We have, your heart deserves someone who cherishes every piece of it. So let me try. Let me try. Okay, the messages could also be vice versa. So take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. You deserve love that feels secure. You see these words coming through? Safety, secure. You deserve love that feels secure. Not love that keeps you guessing. Period. Period. 100%. At that. Meaning that's it. Period. 100%. That's what we're talking about around here. Not make you question yourself and guess and anything that, like, you know, chuck it away. Meaning throw it in the bin. Okay. Woo! We got some fly away. So fly away. Let's see where it's gone. Can I reach it? Yes, just about. So quickly get it. We got, yes, we got it. We got it. See, we got a lot of messages that wanted to come through today for the collective. So we have, I'll never dim your light. I'll help it shine even brighter. Woo, we got a lot of things dropping around here. We're gonna keep on going, okay? Because the show must continue. Right. Stop second guessing what's meant for you. Okay? So it will come. It will come without confusion. It will come without confusion. It's not just about falling for you. It's about standing beside you every day after. Let me be the person who makes your life feel lighter, not heavier. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Anything else for the collective? Thank you. Look at that. It's come back again. I'm done playing games. I want something real with you. Now, I feel like we have we pulled it out? Yes. Let's stop overthinking and just follow where this connection leads us. Yes, we have, I'm sure, did we have put it out? But I saw I'm done playing games. It must have been, I think it must have been in the blunt AF. So it's come through again, this energy of not wanting to play games, wanting to be like, be honest. Because they know it doesn't take them any, it doesn't, playing games does what? What does playing games leads you to a destination of no return? It's a destination of, this is not what I really wanted. Then don't play games. Because playing games is you're playing games with yourself, okay? You're playing yourself. The song, I'm trying to remember the hip hop song. Dun, 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 dun. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself, okay? You're playing yourself. Stop settling for crumbs. I want to give you the what? I want to give you the whole cake. The whole cake, no slice, no cut, no nothing. The cake is full. Okay, think of the we're gonna bring some maths into the energy. Okay, think of like understanding like circumference, diameter, all that thing. We're giving the full circle. Okay, we're getting the full circle. Ooh la la. We're gonna leave it here and just leave you with who it could be in terms of initials. Maybe it could be a memory, a name, a place, a location, something that will help you to resonate with who this could be. Okay, so reveal the messages, blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings, the initials that the collective need to see. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh la la. Let's see. Okay, we've got quite a few today. Let's try and flatten them all down so you can see these. Okay. Yes, look at that. I hope you can see them all. Just making sure they're all flat so you can see them all. No. Right, I think I've got them all down now. Yes, so hope you can see them all. Okay. If you notice any patterns, do let us know in the comments. Okay, look at those two. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see those three Ys? Do you see those three Ys? As we were talking about the inner child, the divine masculine, and the divine feminine. Look at that. Okay. So think of initials, a name. It could be even a song. It could be a location. Anything that may help you to resonate with who this could be. Look at those two T's. Can you see those two T's there? Okay. Yeah. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. I'm just still having a quick look to see if I notice any other little patterns. And that W and N there. So take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? But thank you in abundance for being here. Thank you for vibing with Auntie T. It means a lot. And sending you love and blessings your way. Again, it's all about empowering you to be your own intuitive reader. So take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. I saw it go. I saw it go. I saw it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. This is how it goes. And this is how it goes around here. We just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? But big up yourself every time. Big up, 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 big up. Big up yourselves every time. Much love and blessings to you all. Okay, if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 2 and pile 3, feel free to do so, because we are diving, okay? We are diving deep. We're diving deep today. So we hope to see you, okay? But have a look at all of the readings available at Gwan, Tarot and Tea, and do have a look at our community posts, as we like to, you know, put up a lot of feel-good messages that you need to hear. So sending you love and stay blessed. Keep sipping. Look good. Feel good. And we'll see you on the next one. Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 2 and we are exploring blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, bigger, big up, big up, big up every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. To our subscribers, our viewers, our generals. Okay, we gotta big up, a, big up, a, big up, a. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Oh, I lost the river. Big up, hey. Much love and blessings. Big up, big up, big up. We have to big up you all as a thank you, as you know, give thanks and blessings to you all. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. I hope you are all well. How are you all today? I hope you're going to feel uplifted and boosted by the end of this read. Okay, so we're exploring Blunt AF. Okay, so I hope you got a nice cup of tea or juice or water of your choice. I'm sipping on some blueberry and blackberry tea. So let us know in the comments what you're sipping on today and where you're from. Come and represent. Okay, let's big you up in the comments. So let's see. Gwan. Gwan is Jamaican patois, and it simply means what is going on, and that's what we're doing in today's read. We're going to explore the message that want to come, or the messages that want to come through. And if you hear from time to time, okay, "woy" is a Jamaican phrase, okay, and it's the equivalent to OMG, oh my gosh, okay, but I like to kind of make it into a kind of a singy way, okay, where I'm singing, or kind of like elongating the words, okay, and it's just a way of how I connect with those downloads that come through, and I'm basically saying, okay, come through, oh my gosh, woy, okay, woy. So I hope that's making sense here, right? So just welcome. From time to time, you know, we will have lots of maybe some Jamaican words or some Jamaican sayings, but I'll explain it to you, okay? So let's just get into the read, okay? All right. Now I feel drawn to pull this deck. All right. But we have, I'm so attracted to you for pile 2. Okay. So we might have that energy that comes through. 2 represents the energy of balance, options, decision. It's also soulmate energy, twin flame energy. So let's see if it comes through. Okay. But we have, I'm so attracted to you. I am so attracted to you. I had a little pause because I'm thinking, I'm drawn to this deck and I'm drawn to that. So we'll look at the messages here first, okay? So I'm so attracted to you. I'm so attracted to you. Ooh la la. So many things remind me of you. So many things remind me of you. Now, so far, it feels like this could be someone who's current, someone who's from the past, recent past, okay, someone who has a crush on you, someone that there could have been some on and off situation going on here. I know that I crossed the line with you, because look at that, I know that I crossed the line with you. Does this person play too much? Okay, I hope that you can forgive me one day, or there could be more than one person here as well. I'm afraid to contact you. I'm afraid to contact you. Okay? It feels like they could be fearful of, maybe you may show them like a Queen of Swords energy towards them. The Queen of Swords energy is like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't try me. Okay? I wish I had treated you better. Okay? When I think of the Queen of Swords, I think of off with his head. Okay, like it's someone who's like, yep, you know, even though it's their swords, and swords is all about thoughts and communications, that's where their thoughts are at. It's like very hot, fiery, and yeah, very short when it comes to patience. I don't react when people mention you. Now this feels like this could be all part of their appearance to act like they don't have feelings when they do, especially if it's like there's been some time between you and this person. There's been limited contact. And look at that. Isn't that a massive contradiction? I wonder if you are happy without me. Now again, if take the messages where it resonates, but I'm also kind of getting, especially just seeing that I don't react when people mention you, and then I wonder if you're happy without me. I'm kind of getting also a bit of manipulative vibes going on. Okay, so we'll put them here so you can see them all actually. And now we're going to look at the Simply Deep Tarot, because I was drawn to it. Okay, let's have a look and see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, all right, we have the King of Wands at the front of the deck. Now the King of Wands can represent someone. The best way I can explain someone like the King of Wands, think of Gustav from Belle, the Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, Gustav. I would say like Gustav is that kind of character of like very bossy, very all about like chest is very high, very like thinks they know it all, thinks they they're like there's a saying, well in the UK I think it's the dog's bollocks, meaning like they feel like they've got it all, they know, they've got it all, okay, and that they're very attractive, that they won't struggle when it like it's not a challenge for them to attract someone, okay. There could be this a bit of cocky, arrogant energy, okay. Again, it's the King of Wands is like a fiery, think of like a Leo, or again, it doesn't have to be, okay, but that energy of like, I've got this, okay. No offense to any Leos, okay. Okay, we love you all, okay. So, but it's just that there might be that energy of like, there's an arrogance here coming through. Now again, it could be any sign. It could be any sign, okay? But it's just what we just noticed so far on the deck. And it's just like saying, pay attention to that. And we ain't even shuffled yet, okay? So let's have a shuffle now and see what wants to come through. I think I just saw the King of Pentacles. Right. So blonde AF. Okay. The exact thoughts and feelings. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on here? Okay, reveal the message. Still seeing the King of Wands again now. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups. Now, when it's in this position, it can also represent the energy of new love. Okay, but it can also represent that there is some kind of fragment when it comes to the love before, because we are looking at somebody on like how they feel right now. Now, this could be someone who is new. Okay, if it is like a crush, if it is somebody who there may have been limited contact, talking or conversation, perhaps someone may have done a lot of assumptions rather than taking the time to know you. Maybe that could be where the line was crossed. It also feels like it's someone from the past who wants to have that connection, or maybe what they're trying to use past memories to come back, to try and come back in. Now it feels like if between you and this person, there has been a lot of time that has passed by, and they're trying to see whether you still have feelings, whether they can come back. Now again, I did get the energy earlier about like a manipulative, so trust and believe. If you are getting that kind of vibe, trust and believe it. Okay, use your discernment, trust your intuition, and let that guide you. Okay. But we also have the energy of 6. Okay, 6 is all about harmony and peace, serenity. Okay, things being, things flowing. So it could be also this energy of like, there's this area in their life, and when it comes to you, it's an area that they want to make peace, or they know that it is fragmented. They want, it is kind of disjointed, and they're hoping that maybe they can help you, or help you to understand them, or hope that you understand them. Okay, because we have the Hierophant in the reverse as well. The Hierophant is about like learning. The Hierophant is understanding, like seeking a guidance. Think of like the Hierophant as being a teacher. We're taking it to tarot school now, okay? Think of it as like the teacher. It's a teacher, someone who has a knowledge, and they will then take it upon themselves to then teach other people, okay? Now, for it to show up here, and it's in the reverse, is telling us that this person may have gone through a period of time, again, feeling like they knew it all. You know, we saw the King of Wands earlier, and we were saying that the King of Wands can represent that arrogance, okay, energy as well. For it to come up here, it's kind of telling us that perhaps this person's attitude, there was some kind of fragment in their attitude, in their outlook, okay? Now with the Seven of Wands as well being here, in right next to the Hierophant, is also giving us some more clues about this energy, that with the Seven of Wands in this position, they were not prioritizing the connection. Perhaps they were paying more attention to other stuff going on. If you see what, especially in this imagery, you see that there's a lot of other like potential interests here, okay? And there seems to be a lot of focus or emphasis on their features. I don't know if you can see that. You know, it does feel like perhaps this person they may be a very good talker, but then when it comes to taking action, they may not have always been the best. Let's put it that way, okay? Now, the Hierophant does also represent the energy of, or represents the symbolism of institutions. So think of education being an institution, think of religion being an institution, think of marriage being an institution, okay? Okay, even to drive a car, it's systematically based on an institution that governs the legislation when it comes to buying of cars, getting the license to drive a car. Okay, there is an Hierophant involved in all of these areas. I hope this is making sense. Okay, so in regards to love, okay, it's either someone like a priest, can't remember the name of the people that would then initiate the marriage, okay, if it's not done in a religious setting, okay. It could also be like speaking to elders, people around you that are in committed relationships and things of that sort, okay. So what we see so far, there's an energy here that's telling us that there is some this fragment energy. There's like a disjointed. There's an energy of saying I'm attracted, but what we see is it just feels like there's the word that I'm looking for is like a lack of discipline going on, a lack of discipline in their structure, in their way of how they go about doing things. They may use the past to try and lure, but what we see in terms of it could be even their lifestyle, their attitude, there is a very kind of disconnect, and even also a spiritual disconnect, okay? And see that Four of Swords popping out. That Four of Swords. That Four of Swords, especially with seeing all these things, it does feel like there is an energy of like sitting and letting the letting the chips fall where they may fall. Okay, I'm still getting that calculating manipulative vibes here. Now, two, as we said, is about balance. It's also about options. It's about making decisions. Now, it does feel like perhaps this is where it's giving us some inkling of what's going on here. If you look at the numbers that we see so far, we see 5 with the Hierophant being the major arcana here, okay? There's a major arcana here in the middle here, okay? Which is kind of telling us that there is some kind of lack of discipline going on. 5 is also represents the energy of change, okay? Transition, movement, okay? Grow, you know, but it's also telling us in terms of like growth in like what's going on here, that there's a disconnect with how they view things, okay? How they connect to things. What advice, what kind of things that they are taking, how they're prioritizing certain things. We have the 7 of Wands, okay? Now with the 7 representing contemplation and analysis, evaluating, reflecting, we can kind of see also defending. We can see that here there seems to be a lack of discipline here as well. Okay? The 4 gives us the energy of stability, security, safety, groundedness. This is telling us that this person, there's a wishy-washy energy coming through, a wishy-washy, okay? We can see so far, if we look back at the cards here, that it's like I don't react when people mention you, okay? I'm so attracted to you. So many things remind me of you. I'm afraid to contact you. Do you see there's a wishy-washy energy going on? It's kind of a contradictory energy, contradictory vibe. I'm going to pull this one now. But look what we have. The 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands, and look at that. There's a lot of 4s. This is telling us so far, just by looking at the numbers, okay? And it's a great way to also learn the tarot as well. You could, the best, I'll tell you, to learn the tarot, just a little tip from Auntie T. Understand the numerology, like from 0 to 9, okay? Because then 10 will make sense to you as well. But just say it's from 0 to 10, okay? Or even from 0 to 12, okay? Because really it's up to 10. So just from 0 to 10. Then learn the chakra colors, okay? Then pick up a Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And learn from apply the numerology as well as the chakra colors, and understanding the chakra colors and the points, and it will all start to this makes so much sense. This makes so much sense. And also use your life experience, your like things that you've learned, things that you've picked up along the way, and that can also, you can use it to apply greater understanding, okay, in your reads. So if anybody has any desire or wish to like read or even become a reader for themselves, let us know. Put it in the comments and let us know, you know. And I hope you find, you know, these little tarot school segment moments helpful, okay? So back to the read. All right, so 4s, look at this. We see 3 4s. 4 4 4. Okay, this is also 444 is Archangel Michael's number. Okay, it's kind of telling us that there's an energy of the lack of discipline. The Emperor is the king of all kings, the daddy of all daddies that we like to call here, but it's showing up in the reverse position. Look at the Emperor carefully. Look at the image. This is someone who's grounded. They know what they want. Okay, they stand firm. They stand strong. But what we see is in this energy, which is telling us that there is an energy where they're not 100% sure. They could be very uncertain at this time. And this is why we could be seeing the wishy-washy energy. Because they want to come forward, but in order to come forward, they need to connect with the Hierophant. They need to recognize and say, look, you need to get out of your own way. You're blocking yourself. You're creating blockages here. Okay? Because you're taking everything to light, and really you need to focus on what it is that you want. Because look at what we have a disconnect, because we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is what they truly want. The Four of Wands represents an abundance energy. Okay, the Four of Wands, look at that threshold. It's telling us this threshold that's leading to that light is going to lead, two people working together to pass this threshold of abundance, that can result to a life of togetherness, working together, supporting one another. Okay, from time to time, being a rock for one another, interdependence, healthy connections, healthy relationships. But there's a disconnect with how they operate. Okay, it could be a disconnect with their masculine and their divine feminine, so their divine masculine and their divine feminine energy. Okay, we also see the Nine of Swords trying to pop out. Look at that Nine of Swords. Them questioning themselves, them thinking, maybe, am I good enough? Them doubting themselves, okay? And look what we have. Can you see what I see? Can you see what I see? This is why we needed to see that King of Wands. This is the King of Wands. This person may be very good or may have a good persona, okay? When you meet them, get to know them. But scratch the surface, there is a lot of deep insecurities that they have. And they may try to, use their... it feels like this person could be very attractive, very muscular, okay? Very, they have this energy about them that is very attractive, okay? Very attractive. And look what we see. Didn't we say the Queen of Swords? Look at the Queen of Swords popping out. And the Chariot behind it. Look at the Queen of Swords. Look at this. This Queen of Swords is vexed. This vex meaning annoyed, angry, okay? Peed off by the behavior, the inconsistency. And we can see that energy all popping up with the Five of Wands here, which is telling us disagreements, arguments, okay, challenge, some adversity going on. There is the potential, though, for things to blossom, for things, again, it all depends on mindset, attitude, okay, shifts to help things change. We have that Chariot energy in the reverse. The Chariot is another major arcana, which is about movement, willpower, determination. But it's kind of saying that, look, this person needs to first come to a place of accepting, instead of trying to talk themselves or even convince themselves of what's going on. Okay, especially with I try to act like I don't have feelings. I try to act like nothing's going on, when deep down, look what we have here, the Six of Swords. Deep down, this is how they feel. And it's like an energy, it's also like a childish energy that's coming through. I don't want this, but I need to get over my the way that I do things. And I can see that Four of Cups I can see, yes, it's the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups coming through in this position, okay? In this position, which is telling us there is a very childish energy that's coming through, okay? A tit for tat, a petty energy, okay? And it's like this person is basically fighting with themselves, that they know that they need to come out of it. And it feels like this is why the Hierophant's here, because it's telling us, there's a lot of fours coming out, which is telling us there's a lot of energy about around there, how they view things. They're grounded, like them being grounded, them feeling safe and secure. Okay, don't be this guy, as what we like to call the Four of Cups. Don't be this person. Let's have a look at what's at the back of the deck. Yes, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, it's in this position, it's in the reverse. So you're dealing with someone here that needs to get over their sense of pride. It feels very much like this person may have used their beauty, their attractiveness, and felt like that was enough to sustain anything that they were doing. And it feels like perhaps you may have challenged them, you may have made them see things differently, may have helped this person to kind of think differently. And it feels like there's an energy of being stubborn. Okay? What I'm getting is that they know you are right. But it's also coming to that realization of like, I've got to pick up the phone. And this is where the energy of I'm afraid. Okay, wanting to take action but not sure how to go about it. But it feels like it's not just with you. It feels like this person has missed out on many opportunities. And it feels like they feel like you are a soulmate. And it feels like they have this energy like, boy, look at that. Look at that. Three of Cups. Sorry, the Three of Cups. Three of Cups here, that is like representing that there's been a loss. Okay, we've got some giveaways with the root, with the chakra colors. Root chakra representing the energy of like moral compass. Okay, understanding right and wrong, our upbringing, how we, our first observations of love from our parents, our guardians, our caregivers. We have the sacral chakra, that energy to make a move and groove, take action, okay? Invest in their creativity, invest in their projects, invest in the connection. We have the heart chakra with the green, okay? Representing the energy of the heart, giving love, receiving love. And we see that this person is in this disgruntled state, while there is 2 cups remaining, which is telling us there's a 2 of cups, okay? That there is an opportunity for growth, that there is an opportunity to excel in this area. It will just take them looking at things differently, them having a different attitude, them having an attitude for growth and healing, so that they can grow, that they can build. But they first have to be honest with themselves and take accountability. So what's coming through for Power 2 is a lot of energy of how a lack of discipline in their outlook, and also a lack of accountability is impacting them at this time. Okay, I just feel drawn to pull this as well. Yes, we have the 8 of Cups. It feels like with the 8 of Cups being here, this person has been used to maybe just walking away from things. Anytime that there was some kind of challenge, that was their way. And going back to that Hierophant, it feels like the Hierophant says, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing that. You can't. You're missing out on many opportunities. You're missing out on many opportunities, and it's holding you back. Okay, we're gonna pull now from our main Rider-Waite-Smith deck. All right, let's have a look and see what wants to come. Woo! Yes, look at that. Look at that, baby. We have the Page of Swords. This is them looking. This is them watching. This is them keeping tabs on your social media, checking and seeing what you're doing, what you got going on. This is also them looking and reflecting and thinking, yeah, I have been childish. They're coming back as the Page of Swords. The Pages represents a younger embodiment of this energy. As we're talking about this person, it's giving us an inkling about how they are acting out, how they are showing their behavior. There is a tit for tat, there is a stubborn energy, there is a, okay, well, I'm going to do this then type of vibe coming through. Yeah, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you. And it feels like what's coming through. I've got my water bottle that's making noises. I tend to get like little water, either it's like a water bottle or the phone that makes ding, 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 which kind of tells me it's those oi, 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 oi moments, okay? Look what we got here. We have this energy that they have shown up, but they've shown up as a unhealed emperor. And then they come through as that Page of Swords. And the King of Wands is, sorry, we've seen them as a King of Wands as well, where they may put that persona on. But then as you start to unfold and maybe intuitively you are seeing that they are the Page of Swords, that they've got some work to do, they've got some healing to do. There is, and see that all that yellow is telling us there's a lot of insecurities here with this person. You know, a lot of insecurities. But we have the Queen of Wands. You step up, and it could be that they've been watching you lately and they've noticed your glow up. They've noticed your glow up with the Queen of Wands and the Sun. The Sun is a major arcana. It feels like there has been something recently. Now, it could be someone in your current energy, someone from your recent past, and someone from your like way back past, okay? Way back, okay? That is looking, who's watching and thinking, oh my gosh, that could have been me, okay? If I had done things better. And it could also be someone who wants to come in, but is still thinking, how do I go about this? It could also be someone who has children now, and they regret not handling the situation. What's coming through is like someone could be with somebody else, but they regret how they didn't handle things with you. And it could also be that the same problems are arising in the connection that you have with somebody else. Oi, 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 oi. Ooh la la. So let's have a look now. We're going to have a look at some messages, okay, that want to come through. We're going to pull out a Jamaican proverb first, and then we're going to take a sip, okay? Let's see what wants to come through. But it could be any sign. But so far we've seen a lot of fire energy, a lot of sword energy, okay? Fire energy and swords energy. It could also be, or they may also have some earth sign energy as well. So think of Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. We have the Sun here and the Queen of Wands, okay, and the Emperor. So again, Aries. So think of sun signs as Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, okay. And we had some swords as well. So with the swords, so the air signs, Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. And water, so it could be anyone. So water signs are Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. So it could be anyone, but the energy that is very strong here is fire. Fire is the strong energy here, okay? With that kind of earthy, watery undertones, okay? So let's have a look and see what wants to come through. Blunt AF for pile 2, please. Can we have a message for what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Something's trying to come out. Thank you. We have when trouble take you, pitney shirt fit you. This is all about, this is all making sense. Okay, so this is all about like the idea that when there's some kind of adversity or challenge, you find a way out of it. You find a way of how to get out of it. Okay, now it could be all like finding a solution to overcome something. Okay, it feels like this person that you may have been dealing with has found ways to get out of something, but it's not to find a solution where it can be resolved. It's almost like they may walk away, and then it's like, I regret how I handled that situation. I could have talked, or I could have explained, I could have said how I feel. Whereas it feels like it may, for some of you, take it where it resonates and leave the rest. It could be someone who's like dealing with this energy of like, it goes all hot and then cold, and then could be like, I'm sorry about that, or it may not even be sorry, and then just try to come back with memories and try to get you caught back in the cycle. Okay, because we did get that manipulative vibe earlier. So when trouble take you, pitney shirt fit you. Pitney is like basically like slang for child. Okay, for a child, that when trouble takes you, when trouble comes knocking on your door, you're going to be able to fit yourself into a child's shirt. Okay, you're going to find some way. If you ain't got no other clothes, you're going to find your way to make like a clothing size, a child's clothing size fit you. That's basically, it's all about, you're going to find your way out of trouble. If you need to get out something, you will figure out how to do that. Okay, so challenging, difficult, adversity, adapt, get yourself out of a situation, think outside of the box. So it feels very much here like this person needs to think out the box. They need to find ways of how to overcome the situation, but it feels like very much like there's a hot head energy, a very fiery. They know they want this, but how they go about it, it needs some work. It needs some work. It needs some work. Okay, so we're gonna take a nice sip. Okay, I'm sipping on some raspberry and blueberry tea. Sorry, not raspberry, some blueberry and blackberry tea. So let us know in the comments down below what you are sipping on today, and cheers to intuitive gems. Okay, gotta stay hydrated to allow those intuitive gems to flow. So reveal the messages the collective need to see. We're using their feelings for you deck. Okay, let's see what needs to come out. Okay, oh, they seem to be flowing. Okay, and if we feel drawn to sing, we will sing. Okay, but if they seem to be flowing, reveal the messages the collective need to see about this person. Okay, and just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for others. Okay, let those messages flow. Last shuffle. Thank you. Alright, so we've got quite a few messages. So again, it could be for more than one person. Okay. Alright. Look at all these messages. My desire for you is overwhelming. I'm confused. And this is what we got. We got this confused, wishy-washy energy about where we stand. I want to work things out between us. I'm so sorry for keeping you hanging. You always manage to delight and amaze me. Okay. And perhaps what I got as well with that, I'm sorry for keeping you hanging, could that be also something, maybe making plans, making arrangements, and then not following through? Okay. Even just looking at that image, could it have been something like where it peed somebody off? And I currently see 40 on the clock while recording. Again, it's going back to that energy of 4, that safety, that security, you know, being honest with their words, but also with their actions. I want to quit playing before I lose a good thing with you. So they have been playing games. I'm scared that I'll hurt you again. You are the one that got away. And why I was getting that energy of someone's looking back, and we see that again with the Page of Swords. Okay. Now, you know, if anyone's on social media, it feels like there is somebody, they could be like looking at your page, seeing the growth, even trying to see if there is somebody else going on, okay, in the picture. I want to make up for lost time with you. I believe we can make this work. I want to travel the world with you. I want to surprise you with something special. Now we've got the phones popping off and everything. We may have many differences, but I know a good thing when I see it. I value our friendship deeply. I'm keen to get to know you more. I want to be honest with my intentions with you. So we're going to put this here for now, and we're going to look on, just going to get that intentions deck, and we'll keep that here for now, okay? So you can see that. Right. I ghosted you because I was fearful of being hurt, and now I've hurt you and myself in the process. I am sorry. Yeah. See that ghosting energy? We did see the 8 of Cups earlier, okay, which is kind of giving that ghosting vibes, okay, especially with that, and that's 7 of Wands as well, like not, you know, acting like, yeah, I got other options, yeah, I'm good. I'm still hurt by what happened between us. I haven't seen the best in relationships, and I've been hurt in the past, but I still believe in love. My family and friends are making it difficult for us. So there could be external factors here as well. I'm trying to find a way to show how much you mean to me. I would love to cook for you. I listened to others' bad advice who didn't have my back and I didn't trust myself either, and now you are gone. So again, lack of discipline, not trusting themselves, not trusting their intuition. I'm afraid of losing you for good. I hope you can forgive me for my mistakes. There are so many things I haven't said yet. I've been flexing with my options. Here we are. I like you, but don't wait for me. You deserve better. I need to confess something important to you. Okay, so we're going to keep that one there as well. Let's work on becoming better versions of ourselves. My feelings for you are intense and passionate. So intense and passionate. We've seen a lot of that intense and fiery energy here. I'm not sure how to express my feelings for you. My feelings for you are deeper than I've shown. So it's deeper than I've shown. Time has passed, but I still think about you from time to time. I deeply apologize for my actions and words. I want to hold you and kiss you on your forehead for all eternity. So we're getting again, it could be more than one person here. Okay? So just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. We have mutual friends and associates, and I have in subtle ways asked about you. This could be where as well that Page of Swords. Okay, and maybe, you know, saying that Page of Wands, I don't think it was accident either, that they're seeking messages from others, people around you as well as trying to keep an eye, see what's going on, okay, with the Page of Swords. I want us to grow and evolve together. I wish I could be more open about my feelings. Yes, instead of watching and trying to, like, come forward. Be honest. I want to support you in everything you do. I'm afraid you will reject me if I open up. So this is the deep fears and insecurities which is now giving us an understanding of why we see this wishy-washy, like, lack of discipline kind of behavior. Okay? I'm frustrated with how things are going. I want to wine and dine you and see where things go. I want to know more about you. I'm sorry for keeping my options open and hurting you. I'm ready to settle down with you. And I want to be more than just a casual connection. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. And I want to be honest about my feelings for you. And I love your mindset. You have taught me so many things. So let's have a look now. We're going to do some singing now. We're going to do some singing now. We're going to do some singing, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're going to sing the Blunt AF. So Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? You can sing it with me. Ooh, yeah. Okay? Alright, love to do that collective singing. We're coming together and we're intuitively bringing this power onto the cards, okay? So you're going to sing with me? You're going to sing with me. Alright, come and sing and come and vibe with Auntie T. Right, so reveal the messages that the collective need to see right now, okay? So, Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Last shuffle. Thank you. So we got waiting for a sign. They are waiting for a sign from you before making any contact. Okay. We've got slow progress. They believe in taking things slowly to build a strong foundation. Didn't we say that word earlier about pride? Pride and ego are getting in the way of them reaching out. Okay? That pride can be, that pride has to be a balance with pride, but that ego as well is what is causing that damage. Seeking validation. They seek validation from multiple sources and are not looking for anything serious. And this is what we was getting that vibe earlier about this kind of something being disjointed, disfragmented, okay? Or fragmented. Yes, fragmented. Long-term goals. They have long-term goals that align with yours and are serious about achieving them together. Okay? And this could, what we saw this with the Four of Wands. That there is a long-term goal, but there is a disconnect on how they're going to get there if they don't let this go. Okay? They've got to let that go. We have testing the waters. They are exploring their options and are curious about where things go. We did kind of see that with the Seven of Wands as well. Okay. If I can find the Seven of Wands now. But we did see that with the Seven of Wands. Can't find the Seven of Wands now. But we saw it with the Seven of Wands. There it is, right in front of me. We saw it with the Seven of Wands. You see that energy? It's like, Hi, baby. How you doing? What's your name? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. What are you looking for? Well, it's not like but it's like, oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'm just being a bit, maybe flexible and right now, but this is what I want. But it's kind of giving, you know, right? Are they serious? Are you serious? Can we put in the comments, are you serious right now? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Or you can put page of swords. Page of swords, do some things. Page of swords, do some things. They do some things, child. Right, we've got unfinished business. Unfinished business. There is unfinished business between you that they want to resolve. We saw that with that Six of Cups in the reverse. They want to resolve this. It's like, no, 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 don't leave me now, baby. No, 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 baby. You know I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm acting like a fool. It feels like let's call this person John and you call you Jane. They're like, please accept, I'm not good with words. So I tried to write you a letter. Maybe they've even tried to write you a letter or send you a message or send you an email. Okay. And perhaps some of you may feel like it's an instant block and delete. Or it could be, okay, let me listen. Let me hear what you're saying. Okay. But there is a vibe here that someone's like, please just hear me out. I'm sorry. Again, trust your intuition and use your discernment. If it don't feel right, trust and believe. Okay? Trust and believe. But it looks like, it's like, right, I want to listen. I want to hear. If you see that, like, it's like I'm listening. But, you got to show me. You can't be just, just saying one thing and your actions are doing this. Okay, it's like, what are we doing? Think of a balloon, okay, and the instruction. This is the Hierophant now coming in. The Hierophant says, right, we've got a party today. We've got a party today, and we're going to make some balloons, okay? But the balloons that we're going to be using for today are just simple balloons that we're going to just create a little kind of maybe flower bouquet with the balloons. We don't want any party animal balloons, okay? And they're like, yep, so we got it? All right, so I'm going to just double check and make sure everybody is on board. We got it? Yep. Hierophant, we got it. Yep, we know what we need to do. Then you see like everybody's like going on board, yeah, making the balloons. And then you look to your left. Then you look to your right and you see a couple trying to do some silly things, making like party animals, making little poodles, and you're like, what are you doing? You get with the program. Get with the program. Okay, get with the program. You're getting lost in the sauce. And this is what we're kind of getting. That kind of like, doing their own thing. Okay? I hope it's making sense here. But we have this non-committal, like, seeing where things go. Okay, where are things going to go? What's, everyone, ultimately, everything is based on intention. So seeing where things go is still an intention of like, where maybe it may go here, it may go there, I don't know. They're enjoying the thrill of the chase, but they are not interested in commitment. Then we have, for some of you, take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest. For others, they are planning a future with you in mind and taking steps towards that goal. Now we see that with that Four of Wands, but there is also this energy of pride, ego, things that they need to overcome, okay? Again, everybody has free will. Everyone has free will. Just like we have our own mind to say, right, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to listen to the instructions. Just make a simple balloon bouquet. That's it. Just get some balloons and put them together. or I'm going to do my own thing and forget what the Hierophant or what I've been told, and just do my own thing and make some party balloons. And it's like, we didn't ask you to do this. Yeah, I went and done my own thing. So let's have a look. Oh yes, that's what we had. That's what we did. That was the confess. But we have, I need to confess something to you. And we have, I want to be honest about my intentions. So let's have a look now at the accountability deck before we come to a close. Okay. So let's see what wants to come through for pile 2. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. What do they want you to know right now from the accountability deck? Okay. Any more? Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Thank you. We'll take that too. Let's see what has come out. Again, if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Okay, love to vibe with you all. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. So I desire mutual understanding where we both express our feelings. So they desire. Okay, and mutual understand. Again, it could be, you know, we did get that energy and vibe about upbringing. So it could be what they never saw. It was something that maybe they never got comfortable with talking and expressing their feelings. So they may use their external appearance to mask a lot of that. Okay, and it does feel like they may have a very like childish way of dealing with their feelings, and it reveals itself as they feel like, oh look, I'm starting to open up and I feel insecure, I feel like vulnerable at this time, and the behaviors may start to reveal itself. Okay, and they need some healing here. Okay, I want to hear your perspective and values so we can understand each other. If given a chance, I would take full accountability for my actions without excuses. I value your perspective and I want to understand how you feel about our past. So there is somebody that wants to talk to you and understand everything from your perspective. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be that wants to talk to you? Being apart has allowed me to see things from a different perspective. Late at night, I envision constructive conversations that could help us both heal. So, we did see the 9 of Swords. Okay. They do have you on their minds, okay? And they do hope that they could have constructive conversations with you. I'm focused on becoming more emotionally intelligent. So becoming more emotionally intelligent, being more receptive, understanding, okay? Ooh la la. And last but not least, I've learned to identify my triggers and how they impact my reactions. So we've got some growth here. We've got some growth here. They know they need to do something. Recognize it. Okay. So much love and blessings. Before we go, we're gonna have a look at what we're gonna look at some initials and see Gwan, see what was going on for the collective. Blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? What? Ooh, yeah, blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Oh, tell the collective, baby, on AF, on AF. Ooh, we're swimming, on AF. We're swimming in the oceans of love and feelings. run. That's it. Let those initials come through. Okay, it could be someone from the past, someone from the recent past. It could be a crush. It could be, you know, someone where it's still like new. Okay, it could be a memory. It could be something that they want to tell you. Okay, a name, a place, a thing. Let those messages roll. Okay. All right. That's it. We've charged it with all of that energy from the collective. Now let's see. Wagwan. We've got lots of R's. Lots of R's. And look at that in my hands. N. Okay. Lots of R's. Let's have a look. Yes. We've got some M's, N. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Look at that. Got these ones really trying to point, you know, that whole bravado, that whole look at, you know, look at me. Okay. A little arrogance. Not to say it's, you know, but like there's a kind of that vibe coming through. Okay. Like, look, I stand out from the rest. Do you see that? That coming through? Like, look, I stand out from the rest. Look at me. Okay, you know who I am. You know who I am. Okay, got 2 G's coming through as well on that side. If you notice any patterns, let us know in the comments down below. Okay. Alright, so we're going to leave it here. But take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. I saw it go, darling. This simply means I saw it go. Okay, no, we said simply means, yes, simply means I saw it go. Just means, it just simply means this is how it goes. And this is how it goes. It's Jamaican patois for this is how it goes. And this is how it goes around here. We just take what resonate and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. Okay? We have a wide range of age groups that come. And it's always an honor. It's always an honor. So thank you. Much love and blessings from your favorite Jamaican. You could say favorite Jamaican British auntie. You know, no matter what you are, call it. You know, I am your auntie. So much love and blessings from Auntie T. Sending you love, sending you abundance, sending you blessings. And we're going to give you a nice feel-good message that you need to hear. We did tell you that we're going to make you feel uplifted today. So let's give you the uplifted message before you go. All right, so I'm going to pull out a message. Pull out a feel-good message for the collective. Okay, I'll pull from one of my favorite decks, the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. You know, one of my favorite decks. I'll pull it out for you, and we'll give you a nice feel-good message before we close this thing. But just remember, you know, keep doing you, looking after yourself, and work on, you know, your needs, your physical, your intellectual, your emotional, your social. You're doing everything to look after yourself, you know, build healthy relationships with yourself. Okay, love on yourself. So, message for the collective before we go. Woo! You got self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So if any of you was thinking about doing something, you know, any more messages for the collective? Blunt AF. We have make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition. Again, that's what we always say. Trust your intuition and make a decision. Trust and believe it. If you don't feel right, hey, trust and believe. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities, and it's a good time to make changes. Okay. So yes, if this situation has been making you feel some type of way, You know, just look at your options and prioritize you. Maybe to take some time and say, right, I'm going to sit and focus on me right now. Use music as well as at this time. So music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. This is why we like to connect with music, okay? And I like to bring some of that Jamaican culture vibes into the mix, so you know, it's bringing that good vibes. All right, that we say around here, meaning this is it. This is what we say around here. Waves of prosperity coming your way. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So embrace it. Don't dwell on anything that wasn't serving you in the past or the future or your current. Don't dwell on anything. Let it come your way. And remember to dream big. What a great way to end this read. Dream big, my darlings. Dream big, my honeys. Dream big. Dream big. Dream big, so those big packages can come your way. Dream big, yeah. Dream big, so those big packages can come your way. Yes, you gotta dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. Okay, maybe the person you've been dealing with needs to hear this as well. Let go of these small thoughts that you've been having about yourself, because it's been holding you back and making you feel some weird. Let go. Let go. See yourself succeeding. That Six of Wands energy. Okay? See yourself succeeding. So we're going to leave it here. Take time to look after yourself. Remember to look good, feel good, stay blessed. And if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 3 or pile 1, feel free to do so. And do have a look at all of the videos available at Gwan Tarot and Tea. But most of all, big up yourself every time. Much love and blessings. And Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good, and I hope you're feeling IRIE, because we are on pile 3 and we're exploring blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up, hey, big up, say, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time from Auntie T. And to our subscribers, our viewers, our generals in the building, we've got to give you some props, okay? Big up, big up, big up, big up, hey, big up, hey, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, hey. Much love and blessings from your favorite Jamaican auntie, Auntie T. Big up to yourselves. We love all of you. We love uno, meaning the Jamaican word uno, but it's also a Nigerian word. I believe it's Igbo. Okay, uno. So UNO. Okay, uno meaning all of you. Love all of you. So big up, big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. Much love and blessings. We are exploring the juicy intuitive gems that want to come through for pile 3. So I hope you've got a nice tea and beverage, or a beverage of your choice. I'm sipping on some blackberry and blueberry tea. So let us know in the comments what you're sipping on and where you're from. Come and represent, and let's give you some carnival flavor in the comments down below by bigging up you. So much love and blessings. Okay, I'm picking up this energy here for pile 3. Now with the number 3, sometimes we can get the energy of growth. Okay, growth, expansion, things blossoming, things becoming more fertile on fertile ground. Okay, so we're going to see if that wants to come through in today's read. Now, if you hear from time to time, okay, oi, 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 oi. Okay, woi is a Jamaican phrase and it's the equivalent to oh my gosh. Okay, and I like to use it as a way to basically, it's like registering, like, oh my gosh, these downloads are coming through. Okay, okay, okay. So I like to do it, use it in that way, but I'm using the word "woi," okay, in a singing way. Woi, oi, oi, oi. Okay. So we learn a lot around here, culture, okay, and a lot of spiritual flavor in the mix. Okay, at Gwan, Tara, Auntie. So much love. Right, so we have, I remember every day, every detail of that day. I remember every detail of that day. I remember every detail of that day. So there's something significant about you and this person. Okay, something about, there's a song coming through. I say yes. You look wonderful tonight. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. The lyrics are coming through. I can't remember the name of the artist. If you do know, put it in the comments down below. And don't forget to please like and subscribe, share and comment. Big up, big up, big up. But there's something significant about the way you look, the way your facial features. There's something very significant. We have, you were the best thing in my life. You were the best thing in my life. So there's a past energy as well. Now it could be for, I remember every detail of that day. It could be someone who's present in your current present energy. It could be someone from your recent past. It could be someone from the way back. Okay, we've been receiving a lot of way back, okay, energy. Now again, the messages are timeless, but we are currently filming this in, like, with Mercury retrograde in the air. Okay, so that this can bring back this kind of reconciliation energy. It can bring back people from the blast, like a blast from the past. Okay, so just be aware, be mindful, and just trust and believe. If you don't feel right, trust and believe. Okay, but sometimes, especially if it's like someone who's trying to come in during those kind of periods of time, it can usually be like a quick blast and then back out or into the world again. So really trust yourself, trust your intuition. Okay, I know I messed up. I know I messed up everything. I know I messed up everything. Someone has some regrets on how they dealt with a situation, and funny, look at that. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Do you see that number? 822. If we add the 8, the twos together, so to get to one single digit. So 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 2 again makes 12. Break it down. 1 plus 2 gives us 3. Pile 3. So there is an energy of growth here. There's an energy of growth here. And if we break down the 8 and the 2, so look at the 8. 8 is about, the 8 represents the energy of movement, travel, action, okay? Doing things, being about it, not just saying that you're not just talking about it, but you're talking and you're walking and you're talking, your movement, okay? It's not just chatting for chat's sake, okay? Not just talking for talk's sake. The action is mirroring what you are saying, okay? Then we have 2. So think of, when it comes to 2, balance, soulmate energy, twin flame energy, okay? coming into alignment of something, okay? Balance, okay? Making decisions, an option, something to choose, something to decide, okay? We have, I'm becoming a better person. So perhaps this is what they are deciding to do, to become a better person. I bury myself in work to forget you. I bury myself in work to forget you. So it does feel like this person could also be single at this time, okay? And they are thinking very heavily about you. It's time for me to heal now. Because we're getting all these kind of messages like someone hasn't given up. Okay, I love you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally. Oh, no, rewind. I love you unconditionally. That word is kind of hard. I love you. We're going to just stick to I love you. I love you. I love you. Just feel the need to sing it. Okay? I love you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally. Okay, we got there in the end. So we have, if you look carefully, I bury myself in work to forget you. I remember every detail of that day. You were the best thing in my life. I love you unconditionally, and I know I messed up everything. I'm becoming a better person, and it's time for me to heal now. So somebody here, okay, that you could be dealing with, and it could be more than one person here, okay. Now it could be someone from the past who has a lot of regrets on how they dealt with the situation. It does feel like there could also have been energies around immaturity, okay. Someone not there yet. Let's say they could be the same age as you, maybe a bit younger, maybe a bit older, okay? But in terms of their development and the level of maturity, they just wasn't ready yet. And it feels like it has shown up in their ways, okay? Their actions, what they focused on. Now, what's coming through is that this person may spend like recklessly on silly things. Like they may have lots of things, but it's like they may spend money recklessly, and it feels like this could also have been something that they know they need to work on. Perhaps this may have caused for some of you to feel a bit anxious on how they handle their things. Okay, take it where it resonates and leave the rest. But that's what's coming through. Like it may have made some of you question, like, if we're going to go in for the like build a long-term relationship here, we can't be moving like this. We can't be moving like this. And it feels like for some of you, you may have been even trying to test the waters with this person to see how whether they were a good fit for you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Okay, it's just some messages that we're channeling right now. Okay. All right. So I feel drawn to the romantic angel oracles deck. So let's have a look and see what wants to come through for pile 3. So blunt AF for pile 3. Yes, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, now this could be someone who's going through this period of time where they're like, right, I need to work on myself. I need to really recognize what I'm like, what I want to bring to the table. Okay, what I want to bring, what I want to offer. It feels like there's someone who's going through a period of time, like a period in their life where they're looking at what's important, they're prioritizing what's important. It feels like they may have had some kind of epiphany, some kind of awakening, which has made them look at things differently, okay? And it could be even some of the friends, some of the people that they had around them. It could even be the work that they're doing. It feels like it could also be with I bury myself, okay, in work. But it could also be that someone's not satisfied, okay. They're not content with what they have currently going on in their life. Now, it also feels like this is what is bringing up a lot of the energy around you, because it feels like unknowingly, but maybe they know now, that there was a sense of serenity around you. There was something that they really admired. Okay, yes, they found you find you incredibly attractive, but it's also there's a what is coming through is like they admired your aura. There's an admiration for your energy and how you carried yourself. Now, before we look again at these cards, I'm going to look at what they tell others about you. Let's have a look, okay? What they tell others about you. Let's have a look for pile 3. Regarding this person, blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. We have the way she cares for others shows just how big her heart is. Is there anything else that wants to come through? Anything else? Yes, we'll take that one as well. Okay, so we have her smile is absolutely mesmerizing. So again, that energy, that aura about you. She has a unique perspective in life that fascinates me. Ooh la la. And look at that word growth coming through. Ay, 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 ay. She's always seeking growth and self-improvement, which motivates me too. So, you know, if you're watching Auntie T, if you're vibing with Auntie T, we do have a lot of like messages around growth, around healing, around self-love, and you know, you could be inclined to wanting to do better for yourself, wanting to grow, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong, my darling, my honey. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But this is what is making this person drawn to you even more. Okay, now it feels like they could also be telepathically sending you messages. Okay, and it could be messages. Let's call this person John and you call you Jane. Okay. Oh, Jane, I'm so sorry for how I've dealt with you. I'm so sorry how I played the fool. I'm so sorry how I'm only learning, like I've only picked it up now. I'm so sorry. There's an energy of sorry. Okay. So let's have a look now at the front, at the back. Just feel significant. So look at this. It's not, if you look at this, this is telling us this is past love. Okay, just noticing this what was going on in these cards here. Okay, so we have the new love card. Okay, it's not in the upright position. It's in the downright position, which is telling us this is someone from the past. Okay, that is thinking of you. Okay, they're thinking of you and the things you do. Now we have this playfulness energy. Could this have been what may have hindered the situation where they were too playful? Okay, were they too playful that it resulted to playing silly games and winning silly prizes? Because we have to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, or was it a lack of? Okay, a lack of being, just really being down to earth and, you know, enjoying fun moments with one another. Okay, we have that reconciliation card as well. So there's an energy of like, it's in the reverse, but it feels like it could be telling us, is this a possibility? Is this too late? Again, trust your intuition, use your discernment as well. And look what we have here, finances and career. So we have finances and career could be affecting this connection as well. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'm just going to have a quick look to see where the finance deck is around me. If I can see it. Can I see it? If I can't see it, we'll just use the tarot, because I was looking. Ah, there it is. It's right behind me. It's right behind me, darling. It's right behind me. You know. So We're going to have a quick look and see what's going on. Okay. Blunt AF. Blunt AF. Okay. Messages for Pile 3. What does Pile 3 need to see right now? Okay. Show the messages that Pile 3 need to see regarding this person, what's going on. Okay. Something trying to come through. We have star power. But it did kind of come out this way. Okay. Star power. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. Step into the spotlight. However, it did come out in this way. Now, this could be kind of telling us maybe how this person's feeling at this time. It could also be telling us that maybe they thought this was the right thing to do, okay? To keep working, keep pursuing their career. And this then resulted to not really spending time. It could even have been something like, oh, John, like, you know, what you doing? Like, I've made, you know, would like to do something where we go out and, you know, get something to eat, you know, just relaxed and, you know, and it's like, oh, sorry, Jane, I've really got to get this done. I've really got to get this done. Okay. Now, it does feel like it could be someone, whether you've known this person for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, someone that, it could also be someone who was married to somebody, okay? Or someone who went college, they went college, university together, okay? It does feel like someone was prioritizing other things. Or at the time they felt they were prioritizing you, but realized, no, I wasn't. Anything else that wants to come through? Anything else that wants to come through for Blunt AF? Yes, we have perfect fit. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. But it's come out this way. This is kind of telling us, you know, if we have the let's say upright, we're going to take it again back to tarot school. Okay, if we see, you know, we can read the cards both ways, always, anyways, okay? Okay, some readers just like to read it one way. I like to read it this way, and that way. So let's call this yes, this position, no, position, maybe, position, okay? Yes, so yes, no, maybe. So what we're getting here with the card falling this way, we're going to take it as maybe that this person is now looking at everything that they've done, okay? And they're questioning, did I make the right choice? It could be, again, looking into their career, looking into their work, looking at everything they've done. Did they make the right choice? If you see this Rubik cube, it's like they're looking at everything and think, did I make the right turn? Did I make the right turn doing this? Did I make the right... Oh, if I had just gone this way, maybe I could have still been here and been with Jane right now. But I made a wrong turn. This person's questioning, did they make the wrong turn? Did they look at something that was not shiny and realize that it wasn't actually shiny at all? Someone is in some deep questioning right here. Okay? Anything that wants to come through? Anything else? Before we move on. Yes, we have to vacation. Vacation. We have start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Take time to recharge. So someone could be going through something right now where it's like, and you know, if you need a vacation, you know, ooh, we got a song coming through. We got a song coming through. Madonna, holiday, do, 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 celebrate, do, 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 do. If I took a holiday, oh yeah, let's celebrate, some time to celebrate, oh yeah, let's celebrate in this day and life, a day and life, it would be, woo, it would be so nice. This is what they are waiting for, hoping that this break can give them this energy back. Okay? This is what they're hoping for. Now, it feels like it could also be this person may have seen or may have been looking on social media. Okay? Maybe, perhaps you have gone on a vacation. Okay? And they've seen some images. Okay? We have flexibility as well. Look at this. So this is the energy of adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change. Be flexible in your methods. What we see here from the messages that we saw earlier, there was an inflexibility, like regret that they didn't move, they didn't make the right turn. Okay, now they're realizing, wow, I should have lightened up. Okay, another song's coming through. Okay, we're getting Bob Marley, lighten up yourself and don't be no dread. That's what's coming through. Lighten up yourself and don't be no dread. Meaning, don't be boring. Don't just, you're supposed to enjoy life. And this is what's coming through, like, enjoy life. So someone here is in regret of how they missed opportunities to enjoy embrace moments and enjoy moments with you. Okay, so let's continue with our Columbo hat on, okay, and investigate who this could be. Okay, and I'm gonna also start with the self-love. Let's see what the self-love deck wants to give us, as well as these kind of intuitive imagery. Okay, so let's see first how they feel currently. Okay, their current feelings, thoughts and feelings right now. So what are their current thoughts and feelings right now regarding this person? We have, this is how they feel. Look at this. Look at this. They feel like they're just getting lost in the sauce. They're getting lost in the sauce, realizing that what they thought was great, it's like they just feel like, wow, this can't be my life. This can't be. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? It's just like I'm just coasting. We had this energy, it was either pile 1 or pile 2. This feeling of like I'm just coasting, I'm just going through the rat race. But I'm not satisfied, I'm not enjoying life as I thought I would. There is something definitely in the turn that I took is definitely not what I expected it to be. Okay, what else wants to come through? Yes, look at this. They want to elevate now. Look at that umbrella. Can you see that? They want to elevate. This is like, right, I've got to change. I've got to do something different. I've got to take different actions because I feel like I'm just not happy. There's an energy of saying I'm not happy right now and I need to do something about it. Now again, if this is someone from the past and there is no, like, there's no coming back, it's like this person's having to make peace, recognizing that they've got to heal. Okay, because look what we have. But it's like they're trying to hold on and trying to seek something new, see things differently. Okay, it could be also bringing more, it's like they're trying to bring more vibrant energy into their whole aura, into their whole vibration. Okay, that red that's coming through is kind of bringing the root chakra. That root chakra is the energy of our moral compass, our understanding of what right and wrong is, our early, where we've observed it through our parents, our elders, our guardians. Okay, located right into the kind of like the coccyx, like the lowest part of our spine. Okay, think of our hip, to that area. Okay, now this is where we kind of store a lot of that energy, a lot of those memories, okay, of our parents, the values, all of those things that we've picked up and we've learnt along the way. And it feels like this person is questioning themselves as well, thinking, I've just been coasting, and the things that I enjoy, I haven't been doing it as much. Now, again, what's coming through is like someone just doesn't feel fulfilled, and there's a regret of like a missed opportunity with you, okay? So let's have a look and see what they've learned in regards to their self-love, because we do have this energy that is about healing, okay? So let's see, what blunt AF messages do you need to hear right now? Let's see. Ooh, okay. So we have healthy boundaries are an act of self-love, and this could be as well with that burying their work. They're recognizing that, yeah, I didn't have a healthy relationship with my work. Okay, it took over my life and it's impacted the connection that I had with you. Someone is in deep regret. Okay. Surround yourself with positive energy. Cultivate self-compassion in every situation. So it's like them learning to be more kind with themselves, checking in. Embrace your journey. It is uniquely yours. Okay. And also being kind, again, that energy of being kind to themselves. So let's have a look at a Jamaican proverb and see what wants to come through. Let's have a look and see what wants to come through regarding this person. Okay. Okay, so blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now for part 3. Okay, we have, yes, this is the idea of don't view things from one perspective. Okay, so the Jamaican proverb is the alligator lays eggs, but the alligator is not a bird, it's not a fowl. So how, this is the energy of like, how is that? Why is that? I can't put my finger on it. Like, what is that? Like, tell me, you know? That's very interesting around here. Okay, so the alligator lays eggs, but him no foul. Okay, him, it's kind of like another way of just, it's like, there's a tendency in Jamaican culture to kind of refer to everything as him. Okay, okay. All right, but yes, him. So the alligator lay egg, but him no fowl, meaning the alligator is not a bird. It's not a fowl. It's not a fowl. It's not a bird. It's not poultry. So how do they lay eggs? There's got to be a link between alligators and birds. Okay, this is now begs that question of think deeper, look outside of, you know, this circle, think outside of the box, think outside of the circle. Okay, so don't view things from one perspective, think out of the box, reflect, be open. This person is going through this period now where they're seeing things from different perspectives. Okay, this is helping them to elevate their mindset, shift, take action. Okay, let's have a look and see what message they want to give you. We've got this, a couple of cards here, and I feel drawn to have a look at the cards here. Let's have a look and see what they want to tell you. Let's have a look. What do they want to tell you? Okay, what do they want to tell you from this deck? So yes, view things from more than one. Just, you know, sometimes if we're just looking at things from only one perspective, it can leave us not seeing the rest, not seeing things around us. And look at this. Look at this. Ooh, we get a lot of songs. I feel like, because there's so much songs coming through, and there's another song coming through. There's a reggae song by the artist called the Boris Gardner. I Want to Wake Up With You. Okay, and it says something like, all the night I've been sleeping, Yeah, all this time, yeah, something. I think it's something like all this time I've been sleeping. This is the lyrics. All this time all this time I've been sleeping, waiting for the right person to come along. Something like that. Okay, I may be wrong, but that's what. All this time I've been sleeping, waiting for the right one to come along. Hey, okay, but it goes a bit. It goes a bit like this. I wanna wake up with you, baby. I want you to be the first thing the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. Ooh, wee! They wanna wake up with you. Ooh, you got it going on. What? You got it going on, baby. Hey. Ooh, so someone has you on them. Someone has you on their mind. Someone has you on their mind. Now let's see what the tarot wants to tell you now. Okay, let's have a look and see what wants to come through for the collective. Again, everyone has free will. Look at this. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Upright, it can represent the energy of challenge. It can represent the energy of adversity. Okay, we're taking it to tarot school at Gwan, Tarot and Tea with Auntie T. Okay, 5, the number 5, okay, that V, okay, represents the energy of shift, change, conflict, okay, disagreement, okay. It can also represent the kind of energy of travel as well, like something's going off, something's going to the left. Ooh, now we've got another song coming through again. Okay, we've got Beyonce. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Do you will bang to your left, to the left. Okay, let's get serious now. We get a bit carried away. Okay. But yes, there's an energy here of like someone is like looking back at everything and thinking, oh my gosh, how did I get here? How did I get to that point where my bags was to the left, all the things that I own to the left, in the closet. That's your stuff. But whatever you do, please don't touch. Okay, just coming up with some of those lyrics from that song. Okay. Irreplaceable, yes, that's it. So in this position, yes, as we were saying, it shows you that disagreement, but it came out in this way, that someone is seeing things differently now, seeing that maybe they had too many eggs, too many hands in different pockets, and some of them maybe at the time they thought, if you see these little blossoms on the wands, okay, because this is fire energy, so maybe you could be dealing with someone who was a Leo, a Sagittarius, or Aries, okay, or it's just a lot of passion and desire. Hey, a lot of passion and fire energy coming through for the collective right now. But those little blossoms are saying, you know, maybe they thought it was going, you know, it was going to grow, it was going to continue to keep growing, and it was going to bear fruit. You know, and if you look at that, if you look at this individual here, it's like looking and thinking, well, maybe this might work out. Maybe this might work out. Now, also what I'm getting is paying attention to the people around them. Maybe they had some, maybe they may have had some stupid friends. I don't know why it's coming through, but it's saying, you know, maybe you might have even considered their friends, or their circle around them was not. It feels like maybe they was like the one that had their head screwed on. But when they're around their peers, is like they go, the word, they just go like, they go left. Let's keep it there. Okay? But it feels like this person is like, oh my God, why did I get myself caught up in their foolery? Why did I get caught up in this? And also maybe thinking, why did I get stuck in this bromance thing? Maybe they could even be seeing that there was somebody here. We're getting this energy here from this one. That maybe there was somebody who was envious of the connection and tried to find ways to shut it down. Perhaps making this person feel like, oh, you've changed so much since you found Jane. Yeah, you've changed, mate, you've changed. You don't want to spend time with us no more. This is what's coming through, and this person is like, come on, man, quit it now. Like, stop the stupidness. Like, you know, what do you expect me not to, like, you know, meet someone and get, like, and it feels like this person is now realizing, wow, I was listening to the wrong things. And now I see how I needed to think outside of the box. I know I needed to become more flexible, learn to adapt, you know. Again, we have that energy about surround yourself with positive energy, healthy boundaries, okay? They're recognizing that they didn't have healthy boundaries. This person was too inner. They was too in their business, okay? Too inner, meaning too involved in your business, okay? Another Jamaican phrase, too inner. You're too inner in your business. You're too inner. You're too involved. You're too fast in my business, okay? And this person's realizing now, okay? Fast, yeah, meaning like, you know, you're too involved. You're too in something that you shouldn't be involved in. Because look what we have here. We have the devil in this position as well, which is like, Someone's not trusting their intuition here. Someone's not listening. No, someone's not checking into with themselves now. And we have the Hermit as well. Look at that. 2 major arcanas. Let's see what's behind the devil. We have the King of Swords. So you see, this is bringing back that energy that this person that you may have been dealing with did have some people around them, okay, that were a bit, and it feels like, though, they're realizing, like, oh, man, I need to tap into my King of Swords energy, because these people is kind of making me, again, move left. There's energy of moving left when it's like trusting my moral compass, my right and wrong, or knowing what I want for myself, respecting my boundaries, you know, feeling secure in myself to come forward and say how I feel. Okay, let's pull from the middle. Look at that. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So this person knows that them not trusting their own selves to make decisions has then impacted on their energy, because what we see here with the 5 of Pentacles, okay, is telling us that there's been an energy that feels like a lack, but it feels like they see the lack now. And it could also be maybe this person has done something recently in their work, their career. They may have, like, let's say this could be them now, but they realize that they could be looking, okay, let's have this here. They could be looking from the inside and feel like this, feel like the people who are walking by, okay, feeling impoverished, because they may have worked hard, okay, on what they're doing, okay, but they realize, you know what, I thought this was going to bring me joy. It didn't bring me joy. It didn't bring me joy. And they're now thinking, yeah, I need to break free. Okay, we're getting more songs coming through every time. Okay, we've got Queen. I've got to break free. I've got to break free. They've got to break free. They've got to break free from these unhealthy patterns that they've caught themselves in. Okay, whether it could be not being able to say no to their peers, but that King of Swords is now saying that they're realizing the importance of stepping into their own like divine masculine energy. Again, we, you know, regardless of the gender, because we both have divine masculine and divine feminine energy, okay? But it feels like there's an energy of like, right, I need to assert myself, because what's coming through is like, hey, boy, don't play with me, okay? Meaning, hey, boy, okay, don't play with me, okay? Or, hey, girl, don't play with me, don't play. Hey, you know, you think I was you take me for fool? You take me for idiot, eh? You take me for fool? You take me for idiot, eh? Meaning, you took me for a fool. You took me for an idiot, hey? All right, well, let me change my tune, because look what we have here again. At the back we have the 10 of Cups. So with this 10 of Cups is telling us they're seeing now how their actions has now impacted this energy as well. This person is going at a they're going through a deep process of thinking, seeing how they've self-sabotaged for quite a while, okay? And now they're like, right, I need to get myself back into this route. If I need to make some tosses and turns on the Rubicon, is it Rubik? Sorry, Rubicon. Rubicon is a drink. The Rubiks, they're like, right, I've got to change, because whatever I was doing was on self-sabotage. This was not leading me to 10 of Cups. I hope it's making sense, okay? So they're realizing that now. And it's someone who still sees you as that person, okay? They realized that they had got themselves all tied up, okay, with this octopus energy here, the 5 of Wands, and it's like, I don't want this no more. I want to release myself from this. I want to release this. So let's have a look now. We're going to take a sip. Okay, I've got some blackberry and blueberry tea. So let us know in the comments what you are sipping on. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. We'd love to hear from you all. Cheers to intuitive gems. I forgot. Sorry, apologies. Cheers to intuitive gems, okay? All right. So let's have a look and at their feelings for you deck. And let's see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, for pile 3. Okay. Let's see what messages they want you to know. Right, ooh, we've got some messages. Okay. If we feel drawn to sing Blunt AF, we will do. Okay. Let's see what messages want to come through for pile 3. So Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Okay. Reveal the messages the collective need to see right now. Yes. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. Alright, last shuffle. Thank you. Alright, so let's have a look at all these messages. These juicy, intuitive gems regarding this person. Okay. So we have, I miss your voice, whispering sweet nothings in my ear. You are the one I want to come home to. This is why we see this 10 of Cups in this position. It's you. It is you. It is you they want to come home to. This is why we're getting all these songs and all these love songs coming through, because they could be listening to songs, they could be listening to music. We did have that energy come through in pile 2 about listening to music as well. Okay. I'm just not ready to commit yet. Perhaps that's what was going through. Look at what we have, the 7 of Pentacles. This energy of like looking at everything they've done, questioning everything. Okay, that 7 can represent that energy of analyzing. So analyzing evaluating, reflecting, looking at things deeper. We see here the pentacles represents like the earthy energy of money, investing their time in areas. They could be looking at it now. Did I invest my time in the right places? Okay, we have that root chakra energy again coming through, and we have heart chakra with the green. Okay, so they're looking at, all the things that where their passion lies. Did they invest it in the right places? Was this the right thing to do? Was it aligned with where my heart wants to be? They are looking at everything deeply and questioning whether it was the right thing to do. Even the shoes represents that energy, like, was it the right thing to do? Am I thinking clearly? Now, by looking at how the feet are placed, it's kind of giving us this energy that this person doesn't feel 100% certain if it was the right thing to do. Okay? But we have the chariot right behind it, which is saying that there's an energy that they want to come forward. But it's also a question of, is it too late? Did I do enough? Did I do enough? And we have that energy as well showing up in the time with 9 plus 5 giving us 14. So 14, add that together. 1 plus 4, that gives us 5. Okay. Sorry, 1 plus 4, that gives us 5. So 5 again, it gives us that energy of the challenge. This is the challenge that they're going through, the adversity that they're going through. The 9 can also be representing the energy of they needed to come into their own independence, to be able to tell whatever was going on, to say, hey, respect my boundaries. And look at this, the Ace of Wands as well behind it. Respect my boundaries. Respect my boundaries. And they realized that, yes, they had to do that because it was impacting them in so many ways. Okay? We have your happiness is my happiness. Ooh. I wish I had been better to you. I wish I had been better to you. Now, I feel like we saw something similar earlier. I can't find it. But it feels like we've had something similar. I know I messed up everything. It's time for me to heal now. Look at this, yeah? I wish I had been better. I'm working on myself for us. Now, we should always be working on ourselves, okay? And that can then aid, okay? If we're working on ourselves, we're working on towards our higher self. That can always help us become better, for ourselves, and then allow that energy to flourish in other ways as well. Okay? We have, you're the missing piece of my heart. Do you ever think about us? So do you ever think about us? You are the one who understood me completely. Waiting for you is the hardest thing I've ever done. Your love has left an indelible mark on my heart. There's another song coming through. Seems to be a lot of songs. Okay, I cherish every moment we had together. It's She's on Fire, and I keep getting the scene of Michelle Pfeiffer, and where she's dancing, and she's like, she's on fire, and she's on fire, and she's doing that with us in a green dress. Okay, it feels like if there was like maybe dancing was, if the two of you were interested in dancing or music, it feels like this person could be trying to connect or think of those moments or think of any fun moments. Okay, it could be maybe some of you may have been into movies or something like that. Okay, and said, this is Tony Montana, say hello to your little friend. I am haunted by the memories of us. I can't help but regret my actions. I still hope we can be together one day. So there is this energy of hoping that you can be together. So let's have a look at, we're going to have a quick look at the Blunt AF deck and see if anything wants to come through for pile 3. Ooh, okay, we've got quite a few here. We have, I regret how things ended. I want us to talk about our future. I hope you can see us together in the future. I feel like my intuitive sense has grown stronger around you. I sit back and reflect on the things you said and realize you saw things in me that I didn't see. And I see now. I see now. I talked myself out of the connection and now I regret it. Didn't we say earlier that there was this strong regret energy? I want you now, when you stop showing me interest, run and chase, vice versa, game playing. Okay, so, well, when you're playing silly games, my friend, don't expect to win extraordinary prizes. It is not extraordinary, it's going to be silly games you win. I daydream about us. And we have undeniable chemistry. We are getting a lot of passion chemistry again, even with all the songs and the vibes that's coming through. Again, everybody has free will, you know. Everyone has free will. So they have to make that choice and for themselves. So let's have a look at the accountability messages and see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, regarding this person. For pile 3, so Blunt AF. We're going to sing Blunt AF, let it flow through. Okay, so we're going to sing Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? You can sing it with me, okay? Right, let's sing. Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Okay, any more? Last shuffle. Thank you. Take that one as well. All right. And thank you for vibing with Auntie T. It is greatly appreciated. Okay. So being a part has allowed me to see things from a different perspective. Again, look back at that 5 of Wands, and you see it's like it's just looking at things differently. See, everyone's just got their preoccupied with, but this one's just like trying to look and see how is this gonna be all put together. Okay, so they are looking at things from a different perspective, understanding the value of the time being apart. Okay, I see you as my equal. So I see you as my equal and respect your thoughts and feelings. I cherish our memories while acknowledging that we both need to move forward. I'm learning to manage my expectations when it comes to relationships. I embrace change as a necessary part of life and relationships. I reflect positively on the lessons learned from our relationship. And I appreciate that we both have individual journeys that shape who we are. If we can't be together, I wish for respectful closure so we can both move on. And this is coming back to that energy of healing that I know I need to heal. Okay? If I can find it. Yes, there it is. So that heal and I'm becoming a better person. Okay? I'm becoming a better person. Alright? And we have ultimately, I hope we can reach a mutual understanding about what happened between us. Okay, so it goes back to something that happened. Again, if you care to share, put it in the comments down below. Okay, but there is something here. Okay, let's have a look and see. Let's have a look at, just trying to find the deck. This is it. We're going to look at the reflections deck and see what wants to come through before we come to a close and look at some initials. Okay, so okay, okay, can we have some messages about what may have happened? But we've kind of seen it was like maybe not things, not seeing things from the same perspective, or not seeing things differently, and focusing on other things. Okay, and this may have impacted on how someone may have felt, feeling like it feels like there was an energy of like being neglected in some way. Okay, let's have a look and see what wants to come through for Power 3. What messages does Power 3 need to hear right now regarding this situation, this person? Blunt AF. We have unanswered questions. There are questions I need answers to. And we have thinking of you. You cross my mind often, even in silence. So again, that telepathy, they could be sending you messages, thinking about you. Okay. Ooh, we have missing you. I miss you more than words can say. Feelings, unresolved feelings. There are still feelings that I haven't addressed. What else do you need to know for Power 3? There's growth in separation. So we are growing even while apart. So it could be a twin flame soulmate connection here. Okay, again, we do have more than one soulmate. Okay. Chemistry, our connection is undeniable. Anything else? New feelings. These feelings are new to me, but I like them. So it could be now making them realize, yeah, there was other stuff that they needed to see. Building trust. Let's take our time and build something real. Like, okay, the missed moments. Here we go. Here we go. Missed moments. There were so many moments I missed out on. And this is where they realize it was impacting the connection. Any more before we come to a close? We have seeking forgiveness. Can you forgive me for, look at this. Can you forgive me for missing those opportunities with you? Jane, John, can you forgive me for those missed opportunities? I'm sorry. I thought I had it all together, but I realize now that I was wrong. I was wrong. Going back to that root chakra, I was wrong. I focused on the wrong things, and this impacted you, the connection I had with you. I self-sabotaged in such a way that I didn't even see that I was going down the road that I was going down. And I've had a wake-up call now, and I'm starting to see things now, seeing things differently now, seeing things differently. And as I start to see things differently, it has impacted what I had in my life and what I have currently going in my life, and I see things differently. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We're getting a lot of regret energy here. We have apologetic heart. My heart aches for the chances I didn't take. And time apart. This time apart is necessary for the both of us. So let's leave you with a message that you need to hear. Let's look at the blunt advice. Okay? And we'll look at, yes, we'll look at the blunt advice. We did say we'll, last but not least, but we're going to leave you with some healing messages. Let's see what you need to see with this deck. So for blunt AF for power 3, let's see what you need to see. Oh, we have 2. Thank you. We have surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to the center. So maybe doing some yoga, meditation, some healing affirmations can really help you to just let go. Go for a walk, you know, practice safety, okay? Don't be walking up in any dodgy places, or what we call gully, okay? Meaning like any kind of corners or any crevices. Don't be going up in them places now. Just practice, you know, practice safety at all times. Now surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. This is a message for us all. If you are energized and happy, move forward. This is the message here, to trust your intuition, let that guide you. Okay? Now we're going to look at some blunt AF and let's see what messages want to come through for the collective. Okay, for pile 3. Okay. Hope in healing. I hold on to the hope that healing will come and love will return. So they're really hoping that the two of you will reunite. Okay, any more? Any more? Thank you. Last shuffle. Thank you. All right. So let's have a look here for pile 3. Reliving our laughter. Your laughter still echoes in my mind. It brings both joy and pain. We have honesty over fear. I wish I had chosen honesty over fear when we were together. Hidden desires. Beneath my tough exterior lies a longing for your affection. The complexity of love. Love is complicated. It's not as simple as I once thought. Wishing for clarity. I wish I had been clear about my feelings. Ambiguity only hurts us both. So not being honest, not being clear, they've realized how now how it's caused issues. Bravery in truth. Being brave enough to speak my truth is something I aspire to do. And the pain of separation. Being apart from you feels like losing a part of myself. And finding peace in acceptance. Acceptance is the path to peace. I need to embrace it fully. So a lot of healing messages here. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for others. Now we're going to have a look at initials. Could be in regards to their name, a place, a thing, okay, a song, because we've had lots of songs, maybe a particular hobby or interest, okay, about around this person, okay, or something they know about you. Just take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? What messages or what initials do they need to see? Okay. Okay. We have R and O. R and O. Okay. We have L and Y that really are trying to stand out here. Okay. Hope you can see. right. Look at those Q and F trying to stand out, Y and Z, and that N and S. It's like saying pay attention to that N and S. Okay. We have that L and J over there. Okay. If you notice any patterns, let us know. I'm just having a look as well. But take the messages that resonate. Look at that. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Okay. Big up, 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 big up to yourselves every time. Every time. So much love and blessings to you all. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Okay, and leave the rest for others. I saw it go around here, darling. Ooh, we need some hydration. We need some hydration quick time. Right, let's say that again. I saw it go. That's it. Much better. Ooh, okay. I saw it go, darling. Okay, I saw it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. I saw it go. I saw it go. This is how it goes. Okay, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. But if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 or pile 2, or just go through the whole piles, feel free to do so. Okay, but be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, keep sipping, and if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below. Let us know what you're sipping on, you know, where you're from. Let's big you up in the comments. And much love and blessings. Thank you in abundance for vibing with Auntie T, your favorite Jamaican, British auntie. Call it that, you know, call it that, darling. But you know, we want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, we want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. That's what I just said. Okay. Big up every time. Much love and blessing to you. Big up, yes, darling. Big up yourselves every time. Always remember to big up yourself. You know, not no pride or ego thing, just through self-love. That's what we deal with around here. Self-love we're on. Okay? That's what we are on. Self-love. So much love and abundance to you. And Gwan.